You have pressed 2. Hello. So today we're ordering capacitors. Yay, so exciting. I got a giant pile of stuff behind me that I've been putting off, like actually picking caps for and like ordering the things. Um, and yeah, I'm realizing I never actually get around to doing that when I'm off camera because there are too many things to do. So we're not I'm not putting it off. We're just doing it here on stream so that it actually gets done. So that's what we're doing. I probably am not actually placing the order on camera. That seems like a bad idea. But I'm going to be building a DigiKey cart. So yeah. So, or Mauser cart, you know, maybe one or the other. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. But yeah, so that's all. It's really a very, very simple, boring video stream today. So yeah, I just have to actually do this. So I'm allocating the time here to actually do it. Yeah. Ooh, before we get started, this is not like an exciting thing, but I should probably plug in the next dock so it doesn't just die on me because I'm using this as my 1080p monitor for doing the video capture reference. What did the power strip fall off? Bad power strip. Get back here. Ah, where's your clip? There it is. Ah, there we are. Nope. You ain't getting away that easy. Come on. Why are there so many things plugged in? I don't know what this is. It can go. Oh, that was a thing. Yeah, that one we oh wait, that's a laptop. I actually need that. What about this one? I have no idea what would be. Oh, I bet that was for the PlayStation 3D display. Yeah, that can go. Okay, there we go. And then that one. All right. And then let's actually plug it into the next dock. Okay. Boom. All right. You can't just leave us hanging after yesterday. Voodoo 3 VFX when? No, it's gonna be the Voodoo Banshee. The 3, I don't. Did the 3 have the feature connector? I don't remember. Okay. So you can place the order off camera. Yeah, that will actually happen. The final order will be placed off camera. So you bolt the power strip to the table edge? No. For a few reasons, I have not actually bolted anything to this. I just think it's a bad idea. So. Have we broken DigiKey and Mauser yet? Honestly, if I could have API-based searches, I would. It would be so much easier to order caps. Oh my gosh. I would spend all the time converting the tables in on Caps Wiki into like dynamically generated links, but no, DigiKey like does some weird hashing nonsense for their searches, and then that makes it difficult to cross-reference to Mauser, which I think you can use get parameters in the URL to actually access Mauser stuff, but nope, DigiKey makes it impossible. So absolutely did. Telling you all stream while getting response. No, it doesn't until you saw it. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's move on. So yeah, if you missed yesterday's stream, we got this working. This is a Forte VFX 1. We used it with a Trident video card, and it worked great. But there apparently aren't that many games that actually use stereoscopic video on it. That's the curse of being early. So I'm going to have to do a lot more research and figure out exactly what I want to use on it. But yeah, so there's a little bit more effort to go into that. And I think what I'm going to do is build a dedicated system for it. And I'm thinking it might be smart to make it the same computer that is also the Hydro Thunder clone. I think that the two pieces of hardware align very well. Additionally, that, what you call it, the Yamaha XG sound card that supposedly works well under DOS. I think I need to find a different motherboard that has the whatever weird header thing nonsense to make that work well. But I think that would work very good with the Forte stuff. And just all of the other ones in general, all the VR headsets, they're all pretty much the same system requirements. So yeah, other than the late ones where it's going to get a little more complicated because they're meant for specific things, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, catching up here. Let's see. Do you plan on checking out reviewing hardware like the Pico Gus? Nah, probably not. That kind of stuff is usually not up my alley as far as reviewing, at least not currently. So. To more directly answer your question, Wizard Tim, if you had just looked at Caps Wiki, my home internet went out. The website is hosted
Ultimate
at
says
home.
hello, CHER 100 up. End of line.
Ben, thank you for the 100 bits. So yeah, yeah, it's not really the problem with handling the CRTs. It's more literally that they're very heavy and awkward. That's the bigger problem. The CRT in the arcade machine is hung on 4 bolt standoffs, so it has to be lifted off of that and then slid forward. You have to get your hands around it inside the chassis. There's just not a lot of room to work. So it's very difficult for one person to do it. I had help when I put them in here to begin with. So, I am streaming. Yeah, you need to refresh. All right. This is very annoying. All right. I highly doubt that load is doing anything to the network connection. I bet it's not that. So. Oh, yeah. That's annoying. Okay, 1 second. This is stupid. You know what's funny? The last 2 days, we didn't have any issues with this stuff, and I was actually going to mention it. But nope. Today I had to wreck it. Yeah, now this is broken. Hold on. This isn't even in the right folder now. One moment. On the on-stream chat being fixed. Friday didn't dual stream. Oh, was that then? Okay, never mind. Everything's awful. Internet was a mistake. We need to form our own network of wet string. Is stream integration. There we go.
Lane says, yay, the
All right.
thrilling hunt is on now, searching through millions of cap choices to find the perfect replacement cap and repeat it. This will be a thrilling stream after all. CHER 100. End of line.
Not sure yet, but thank you for the 100 bits, Lanesy. We'll see. We'll see if it works. I don't know. Yeah.
025 S. Des Prime and says, speaking of awful, here's a prime sub ... sorry that it is worth less than before ... End of
Is it?
line.
I'm not aware of that. Oh. But still, thank you for the Prime sub, Fear 025. And for the 20 Trident, 21st month there. Is it Twitch Prime sub worth less? Twitch is cutting. Oh. So we were 225 down. Oh, they cut out a quarter. Yeah, jerks. Weird. Let's see. We're totally making okay trash, yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get started on this. All right. Boop. Look, it's Caps Wiki. Yay, Caps Wiki. All right, so over on my other monitor, I have a list of things that we need to take a look at. Let me open each one of the Caps Wiki page entries for this. So, IBM, that's right, it's really stupid. IBM 5154, that's one. All right. Another one, Super Nintendo, that's one. I'll go ahead and pin these actually so they don't, well, no, because reading the tabs would actually be kind of nice. Let's see, some terminal. All right. Oh, whoops. Hold on. There we are. Then we have the Scepter Z27. It is a 4K monitor I've got. Then we have Sega Game Gear, which I still need to get pictures in here for, but, you know, cross that bridge later. Then we need, what brand is that? JVC. JVC. Pretty sure it's that. This is my D Theater VCR. The caps. Oh, wow, there's so many more caps than I remember. Jeez. Yeah, there's a D Theater 1080i VCR that needs new caps. That's what that is. Then we need the Visual 200 terminal. I didn't just kill a tab here, right? No. Okay. Let's see. Visual 200 terminal. And then the TRS-80 Tandy. What? Oh, Radio Shack TRS-80 Model 100. Okay. There's all our things. Okay. So this is everything we need to go through. Let's see. Catching up on chat. A quarter is in 25% or a quarter is in 25 cents. Yeah. Let's see. Just off the top of my head, do you know why fans produce cold air? They don't. Let's see. Scepter is such a 70s sounding brand name. Well, interesting news on that. I'll show you in a second. The AT&T 6300, not yet. It's weird. We fixed shipping damage that was the transformer breaking loose, but then it shifted the problem up into the monitor, and I have not torn that apart more to diagnose it yet. I don't remember what the issue was on that. So no, I need to go back to that. Let's see. Every time stream stutters because he loads. Wait, the stream stutters every time I load a Caps Wiki page? Really? Weird. All right. Yeah, so fun fact here. Wow. This is a Scepter VGA CRT monitor. I when I was buying the 46 CAD computer, the seller also had this, and I was like, that thing is incredible. I must own it. So yeah, I had to buy this. It's just a monochrome VGA monitor. Um, Dumb VGA, so 640 by 480, but dude, isn't it just great? I mean, look at it. It's fantastic. So yeah, that thing's super cool. But Scepter from 1992. All right, back to work. Let's see, I think there's a bad IC on the 6300 graphics adapter that you were going to order but never did. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I was good and took notes on CapsWiki. Let's find out. Let's load a page. Woo! Uh, Olivetti thingamajig. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of words on here. Man, remember when the office was that empty? Those were the days. Okay. That's a bunch of words. Someone did some overwork. I mean, some of this that's worth noting. Okay, we're not gonna edit this. We're not getting sucked into that today. No power. Yeah, so this was one of the things we found. Yeah, that might have been slightly a smoking gun. Same there, very cracked. Um, let's see. RTC battery, remove. Well, if I did, I didn't. I'll have to go back and watch, yeah, the old VODs, I guess. Um, let's see. All right. Okay, let's actually do work. IBM 5154. Okay. We're going to go through, we're going to double check all the parts because these were listed here before the lead spacings and sizes were marked. Why do I not have one for this? Oh, the REFA. Wait a minute, what? I don't remember that being in here. Did someone edit this after me? Just out of curiosity? Recent changes. Hold on. History. That's it. No. Okay. All right. Whatever. Um, ready for having a day of at least 8 supposed filaments, only having one tripox yet. Okay. Trying to decide how we do this on stream. You know what? I will try Octopart because I've never done that before. You piqued my interest to maybe see if it's not weird jankiness like I thought it was. So I'm just going to be looking through this page, but over on the other monitor. So just let me deal with that. Also, I'm going to, excuse me, 245. Oh yeah, one other thing, word of warning. There's a real good chance today that you'll hear very loud static. When that happens, let me know because I think the battery in my mic packs are going to die while I'm on stream today. So, yay. Oh, you can't see anything on the screen. Ha! All right. Um, yeah. Okay, so Octopar, woo! DigiKey has the best parametric search. Yeah, that's kind of why I was going with DigiKey. Good for finding alternate parts once you know what you want. Ah, okay, well then we will go with DigiKey most likely. Why is this not loading? I think it was 245, right? What's the IP over here? Just trying to get the chat up on the laptop because I know I'm going to look at that more than the streaming computer. I'm just trying to admit to myself how this is going to go. Oh, I know why it can't connect because I connected this to the free Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'll just leave it be. I'll look at individual chats. Fine. Okay. Let's see. All right, so I guess we won't use this. So DigiKey. Boom. All right, that's really big. Okay. Uh, capacitor. Okay, give me one of those. All right, we're going aluminum electrolytic. Why do they got to show axial?
SUPERSCOTT 3000 subbed as tier 1 and says end of line.
Yeah, but they gotta live way out in the middle of nowhere, Deziac. Super Scott 3000, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 7 months there. All right. this is always such a boring task, and I avoid doing it on camera because it's a very boring task. So let's get started. Yeah. Alrighty. So our first cap is hmm. Yeah, let's get started here. Okay. So it's going to be 47 UF. That's a common enough value. We should be able to nail that in. Voltage is 200. I'm going to set a max of 300, a min 200. We don't have an ESR rating. All we know is it's Sam Hua. Love searching for parts, best part of MIO. Game of optimizing bomb, discovering cool new parts. It can be, yeah. And Season B, redeemed coffee. I actually didn't set it up because I didn't know if anyone was going to do that today. So, all right, let me prep coffee. Let me finish this one here really quick, actually, and then I'll prep coffee. Okay. We're down to 327 caps. Okay. Ripple current, impedance, lead spacing. Okay, so we're at 7.5 and 72 versus 7. Click. Click, click. Why can't 7? I'm just curious. Maybe there aren't any at 7. Okay. They need to be in stock. And yeah, I think that's good. Okay, size. We have a height. No, we have a diameter. This is probably fine though. Although we should make the diameter a maximum, maybe. See, this is where this gets complicated. The part, it is sitting right there. I could go look at it. But I've had this problem before. I did check in stock. It's right there. I should limit them to the maximum size. So 16 millimeter diameter. Why are they all measured in inches? Okay, I think they are filtered by diameter, but yeah. All right. So I'll select. I can't select all that. All right, you know what? We'll just apply the filter. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, boom. Yep. I have a feeling they're all going to be 105C, except for the one knuckle dragger one here. We'll just select all those. Oh, wow, that actually killed a lot of them out. All right. There's a separate diameter filter? Maybe these are just all the same diameter. Size, dimension. I'm not seeing a diameter one here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Minor skip. Okay, well, this will be our first. Oh, we don't actually. No, we do have a diameter. I didn't measure the height on any of them. Well, the good news is it doesn't really matter on this, but yeah, I forgot height. That's annoying. All right. All right, I'm going to prep coffee. So let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Ooh. Mic cable's too long. I hooked a DVI cable. Oh, I might have to change water. Uh-oh. I really don't want to, but this might drain it. Come on, can I get away with it? Beautiful. All right. I'll grab the disgusting milk. I mean the delicious creamer substitute. Oh, yeah, I should have taken the coffee cup and put more water in it. Come on, get in there. Okay. All right, there's that. And then I'm going to grab the cup, go add some water. Where did I put it? I already had coffee. There it is. All right. 5-gallon water cooler? Yes. Yeah. How's my neck today? Yeah, I actually was feeling it last night. It was pretty bad. It was very noticeable. Today it's better. Well, yeah, that was very definitely a thing. This part's a little concerning. I don't have a frame of reference for how much water to put in there for how much milk powder. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Doing coffee before coffee is always hard. Should be. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Coffee. Put grounds in the cofferator. Ugh. Okay. One filter. I just had a realization. Normally, I prefer reusable filters, but at the office, disposable's a better solution. All right. There's that, and this is ready to go. So, oh wait, gotta have the carafe in there correctly. Let the coffeeing commence. Said commence. All right. Most unpredictable coffee button ever. All right, there's that. While that's going on, I'll make my milk. It's more that it's Paul Guy a resource that has to be managed, the reusable or the consumable filters. I prefer having a permanent solution for problems. Oh, I feel like that wasn't enough. Or I have way too much water in there. One of the two. Oh well. Like, it's the right time, but wrong 12 hour. It's close enough. It's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's hilarious. So for you, it's the right. No, no. Well, it's off by 10 minutes, but yeah. All right. Okay. Yes, clock is correct in my personal time zone, which allows for a variance of approximately 24 hours. All right. Stream has a 10-minute delay. If that's true, DZAC, you really need to refresh the page. All right. Well, that works. Let's go ahead and continue on here. So we need one capacitor. Are there any? What are the diameters? You know, really, the horizontal scroll wheel on this mouse does not move enough. They really needed to add some kind of acceleration to it. All right. Size, dimension, diameter, they are all... Nope, there are some big ones in there. Yeah, we definitely need to limit that. 16. Not both. That 18. Okay. Based on the clock on the coffee pot. Ah, okay. Your joke went over everybody's head. Okay, we're going to sort by ripple current. No, we'd like to sort descending. That would be smart. Okay. And then let's do some quality filtering here. So what brands do we have? So we can keep Nichicon, Panasonic, Worth, Rubicon. Everyone else can go away. Okay. Then we'll filter. We'll take the top 3 hours. All right. Now, let's sort by cost. Rising. $1.04. Now, that's going to be a fancy pants cap there, but that would be a pretty good one. Not for new designs. That's not ideal. Looks like they just have an identical one there, though. Why is there no discount? What did Kemet and TDK do to deserve that? Well, one, if I wanted to have a cassette tape, I would buy a TDK. And Kemet, I don't know. I just don't like Kemet. I don't know what to tell you. I don't really have. I don't have a reason. It just doesn't seem right. When I search for resistors, and Kemet is always the lowest valued one at like a tenth of a penny per part. Just something always like rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what to tell you. Like, sure, I'll trust you to make a wire that doesn't conduct as good, but I don't know that that skill set translates to capacitors. Oh, if Kemet has any association with Rifa, then yeah, definitely not gonna allow that into my workspace. All right. See, Kemet makes some amazing space certified capacitors. Well, I mean, maybe I'll buy those. Now that sounds interesting. All right, so $1.40, that seems okay. I'm kind of curious now. I'm gonna open a link to one of the parts that was picked before the sizes were known here. So this has a lead spacing of 5. That's not gonna work. Yeah. So we're gonna go through. Now to be clear, Andrew's awesome on Caps Cookies. Probably the person who picked these caps, but they did not have the sizes available to them at that time. So it's not as it's anything that's inaccurate is not their fault. So like $100 per cap. I might reconsider. The old exploding Reefas are now sold by Kemet. All right, it's coffee time. Which you know what that means? It's time for the stream to go down in the middle of pouring. Here we go. This seems like a lot of coffee today. I don't know, I feel like I messed something up. Yeah, dude, that's like a second cup. What happened? How did I mess that up? That means this coffee is also going to be really weak because I didn't add more grounds. Oh well. All right. Yeah, hydrate, I guess. Normally I don't hydrate via coffee, but eh. All right. So I'm calling 2 cups, Shelby. This is the 4th today. All right. Back to caps. Uh, this will be a great stream for me to actually have the key AT here, conveniently stored on the floor, set up for you guys to be doing something in the bottom left. I don't know. I really need to. There's so many projects. So many projects. All right. Let's do this. Lifetime count of coffees is still at 0. I'm sorry. I can only assume there's a medical reason that you would deprive yourself like that. Actually, I shouldn't joke like that. There might be. I don't know. All right. Weak coffee, so it's like 1 cup for normally. Yeah, kinda. It is not strong coffee. I can say that. Just don't like it. I mean, if you've had 0, then how do you know? I'll say of all of the things that I have come to drink or consume, that's one of those, oh, you get used to it kind of things. Coffee is very definitely the most worthwhile one. It actually becomes quite good. Mm. See, coffee is the most important meal of the day. Yes. And accidentally, it usually is breakfast for me, not because it's like, oh, I forget to eat, but coffee actually acts as a hunger suppressant. Um, and then I just don't eat breakfast, which is a problem. Kind of have to force myself sometimes. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with this cap. It's a little spendy. This is gonna be one of those projects where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy all the nice caps, and then it's like $8 million later. Tiny chat-controlled RC car or camera scuttering around the office where it's impossible for anything except Shelby to move around. Yes, I was gonna say in like 1 square foot. Uh, Chat-controlled Roomba. If the Roomba was like the Honda robot that can like pick up boxes and go move them into the recycle, yeah. All right. Let's actually start marking caps. So we're gonna grab this, and then I'm going over to, how do I want to handle this? I'm gonna copy the tab here. I don't think I'm in edit mode over here, am I? Oh, I am. How did that happen? Escape. No. Just page read. Okay. Your purpose is pass butter, yeah. All right, let's edit, link, no. There we go. Okay, edit, paste. Actually, I should probably just clear out the whole thing. See. Link, paste. No. Hold on. It's been a little while, Digi. Is it 2 caps? It is. Okay. It's been way too long. DigiKey. Click. Paste. Done. Actual part. Copy. Paste. There we are. Okay. 1 down. Yay. All right. Next.
Baljamet says, attention, we have chosen our first cap. This is not a drill, people. CHER
Yeah.
100.
Half an hour in.
Commence dot. End of line.
50 minutes in. Oh my gosh. All right. Actually, what's the price break like? It's not really that good. We're not ordering multiple. All right. Continuing on. I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to click that. Okay. Oh, I should turn off the brewer. All right. Was purple an option? No, just red. And it took me to all of them. Okay. Second cap. All right. 2200 UF, 2200 U. Is that right? That seems like a lot of UF for that thing. I mean, it's possible, but something doesn't smell right here. It's the IBM 5154, yeah, okay. So we got C31 was 47. That's that one. Okay, check. We got C23. Yeah? Oh, it's 16 volts. That's why. Yeah, okay. The second part. Yep. Or 2200 USD. Yeah. Okay, so 2200 UF. How many volts? 16 volts. All right, so we'll do minimum 16, maximum 25. Yeah, how many volts was the one I ended up with? I didn't pay attention. That is a 250, was a 200. That's acceptable. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and apply that because that'll cut this down. I should have hit in stock. What's that get us down to? Less than half. Yeah, we're applying that one too. All right. Okay. Now it is a 7.5. I'm just going to hold shift and scroll. 7.5 millimeter lead spacing. Check. Diameter is 16. I didn't get the height, but it kind of doesn't matter on this one. All right, polar. Actually, I wonder if I should not check that. So a rule of thumb is if you don't have to mark the polarity, you shouldn't. This wasn't the thing that had non-polar caps, or was it? Now I'm... What had non-polar caps? It was the TRS-80 Model 100. Okay. I was a little concerned there. But yeah, sometimes you're better off not adding a filter if you can avoid it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it, though, because it doesn't cut that many. 6? Actually, how many are here? 5. So there's one cap in this current filter that is not marked. So yeah, actually, we do this, it'll be 95, 94 versus 95. Yeah. So there's one that isn't filtered properly. But on the other hand, that cap probably sucks because they don't care. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and grab all of the high temps. Thought I could like multi-click, but whatever. All right. Okay, let's filter down to that. And we got 74 results. Oh, they're weird, tiny, squat ones. All right. Let's do up 7,000 hour life. General rule of thumb I have, if I'm going to the effort to fix something like this, I want to fix it good. Like, I don't want to put garbage in there. 16 millimeter, excuse me. All right, we're kind of in to the better stuff now. Curious what cap brands we're left with. Oh, what do you know? Chemet's not in there, huh? When we filtered by actual criterias. Yeah, Helen Croft will do that later. Yeah, I should have done that. There was more that was related to this than I realized. Although there's no, I probably won't do that actually, because you get unique things like the exact diameter here. So I have to clear voltage, capacitance, lifetime, and temp because that's not always the same. They have like plenty of unique ratings. I have to clear the lead spacing. I have to clear the operating temperature because there's a bajillion of those. So I get to keep polarization and stocking options. So it doesn't really matter. And each one of these requires a full page reload. Clicking up here doesn't. So it's actually faster. I'd rather do that. Okay. We got 24. Wow, there's not a lot of low ones left. Okay. Sort by price going up. Okay. Dollar for a no thank you. $1.27 for a Rubicon. Okay. Not for new designs. Doesn't really affect us. Although for like putting in CapsWiki, maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put that there. But this one, it's 10 cents more. All right. So we got a 2200 UF, 25 volts, 10,000 hour. Out of curiosity, what do they claim on the garbage one? 10,000 hours? Sure, I believe that. Okay. 94 in stock versus several thousand. We can buy one. Yes. Okay. Price break. Not amazing. We only need one. Okay. Get one of those. Let's go ahead and grab this though. Wait a minute. Does this add a bunch of tracking nonsense to the URL? No, it doesn't. Oh, good guy DigiKey. Okay. Let's clear this. Double click that. DigiKey. No. Link, paste, go. And click, paste. All right. We have our second capacitor. I'm going to have to log in and actually go build like a proper bomb thing here because I'm not putting in customer reference or anything. You know what? I'm going to do that really quick. Hold on. Log in. Username. I think this is my username. My password. That's a really good question. I'm not actually 100% sure I'm going to know what that is offhand. Psych. I knew what it was. Maybe. I don't know where it's loading to now. Click provider link. What? Okay. I'm logged in. I hacked the matrix. Okay. I want to be careful about building a bomb. Nah, that's fine. All right. 51, 54. This is C31. All right. We don't have a lot of shared caps on this, so I can have a space there. Okay. And this is 51, 54, C23. Okay. Boom. We're going to do the cart share on this as well. I can't remember. Can you merge shared carts? I don't think you can. Can we export like a list as well? Because here you can drag file here. I mean, I guess we can copy paste like this, probably. But yeah, You can export CSV. Oh, download. Oh, okay. We might start hosting CSVs on CapsWiki. That seems a little handy here. Ooh. I'm going to download that really quick. I'm curious. Does that preserve the ref deses? Beautiful. Oh. Okay, yep, that's an official step of CapsWiki entries for me now. Yep, 100%. Yeah. Okay, that's excellent. All right. Ooh, that's actually highly motivating. I like cart share. All right, next cap is that one. We need two of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So back to here. Or share the USL, the cart link. So the reason about the cart link that overrides whatever your current DigiKey cart is. I'm hoping uploading files will actually just add to cart. See, because this is add to cart, it's not replace cart. So I'm hoping that I can use the CSVs to add to cart without clearing the cart. And then you can order multiple batches of things at once with combined shipping. Because I'm pretty sure clicking the cart share link wipes whatever your existing cart is, so you can't merge orders. We have some CapsWiki entries we could test that with, and well, I was going to say in a private tab, but that probably won't work. Yeah, I don't want to test it right now. If anyone else wants to try that, so use bulk add. You don't have to, or use bulk add. You don't have to download and upload the CSV. How do you bulk add? One product per line, delimiter. Oh, well, that's just copying and pasting the CSV, isn't it? Really? Cart share wipes, yeah. So here's where my brain is at right now. So if we zoom this out a little bit, um, this table I feel like makes sense to leave as is. It would be nice if we could make it so you could just drag select the whole thing, copy and paste it into DigiKey. But we need the individual part links here, I feel. I mean, I guess we could make them here and then we get rid of this column. Or will it just ignore the order links one? It probably will, won't it? This might work. It might. Hold on. I'm going to go over to the old one. Well, the quantities are wrong on that. All right, hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. Going over to the old table, all right? I am manually selecting the entire thing, copy. I am opening Kate somewhere. There it is. Pasting. We have tabs. All right, I'm just going to adjust these to say be 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, now I'm copying that. Gonna have copy of CSV. Yeah, that's a lot. That's really, really complicated to add. Really complicated. MediaWiki sucks at like custom integration like that. If we get to the point where I replace CapsWiki or MediaWiki with SemanticWiki, which it's technically a plugin, but it's so core that it may as well be a fork. If we get to that point, maybe we could do it. Okay, bulk add, delimiter must be a comma. So we can't just copy paste. We have to take a side trip into a text editor. And then Control R, find, tab, replace, comma, replace all. Then we can do it. Yeah. Newark, Yemtex. I believe Newark is in the EU. Side trip, new name for tangent. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. We still have to paste it into alternative software. That's all. Here's the thing. We can have on CapsWiki a direct link to but the table has to be manually. No. Never mind. This I hate this. Wait, no. Well, no, we still get ref des. This is why this always takes forever, as I keep trying to think of like different things. Newark is in New Jersey? I thought. No, you're talking about a city. Um, Element 14 is another way to get to them. Yemtex. I think Arrow might have a distribution center over there as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, Farnell, that might be the European side of Newark, actually. It's one of those over optimization things, but this has been something that's bugged me for a while. So I would like to know how I'm going to approach this. So copy paste to insert random office software. Mm, the major downside to the CSV thing is that you then have to manage two copies of the data. That part sucks. It could just be like cart with a date as of this, and then if it ages out, oh well. Hmm. No, I mean, actually, Majenko, I would consider that within scope for Caps Wiki to have a conversion page like that. Like, I would not be against Caps Wiki having a resistor color decoder, that kind of thing. I would be totally fine with that. It's just integrating that into a media wiki page is awful because it tries to avoid giving you HTML access as much as possible. I'd rather, as much as I hate JavaScript, I'd rather write JavaScript and embed it somehow. Hmm. All right. Well, we'll go with I'm going to upload a CSV and then link to it down here with a date. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think that's my best bet so far. I feel like that's also a really easy way, actually, that people could without filling in. Yeah, I very much like this actually. Okay, it's a little daunting for some people to be like, I am gonna fill out this web page about ordering caps and stuff. You could just upload your cart for what you did to recap to Caps Wiki and say, here's what I ordered for this. That gets you the same information. It's not as cleanly presented, but I would be okay with people uploading CSVs and then linking them down here as like a kit option. That's fine. I genuinely don't have a problem with that. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. We'll list out actual caps, but then we'll have a CSV file that you can download and then upload to DigiKey. Kind of sucks, but it's also this is one of those things where like we have the DigiKey and Mauser links, and then these are different parts available on the different sites because they don't always cross-reference perfectly. So yeah, I'm also really bad. Andrew here is great about always like finding the same part on Mauser, but like I'm gonna be lazy. I'm just only gonna put DigiKey. All right, let's continue. We'll add. I might have to go onto the back end for CapsWiki and allow CSV uploads. Let me just really quick check here. Upload file, allowed files. Yeah, CSV is not in there, so I'll have to allow CSVs. I am surprised I've allowed PDFs. I wonder what prompted that. PDFs are very risky. Hmm. So brought to you by DigiKey. I would not take that sponsorship. I want CapsWiki to be too altruistically detached from everyone. I don't really care. It doesn't cost me much at all to maintain it. Just domain name registration every year. Chuck it on a server where I'm hosting other stuff. Boom, done. All right. Would I take a grant from DigiKey? Um, Probably not. A grant would come with conditions. You know, the dinosaur scientist, Majenko. All right. Next cap. All right, the next two capacitors here are 1,000 and 1,000. And then voltage is 25, and we'll bump that. What is it's 47's the next like E series value after 25, isn't it? I mean, I get maybe 50? It's 35? I'll do 35. I don't know. Oh, I'm jealous, Ben. I would let DigiKey sponsor Tech Tangents directly. That would be fine. Just not CapsWiki. I think I've even said it before that if DigiKey had some kind of sponsored link thing, I probably wouldn't even use that on CapsWiki. Like that feels like an obvious way to do it, but I don't think I would do that either, like an affiliate link. I I just don't see that being the right future for CapsWiki. Oh man, we have a difficult choice to make here. Is it 1,000 UF or 1 millifarad? Again, this is why I don't like to over specify the parts on here. All right. I will pick polar. Let's see. We need a size. So these are 7.5 millimeter. Okay, that should get us down a lot. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. MFD killed the MF. Yeah. All right. 16 millimeter diameter. Check. Let's go ahead and add that. All right. Runtime hours. I'm gonna go with pretty much everything 7,000 and up. 13. Wow. Okay. What do we got for brands left? Out of curiosity. Um, Vishay and Kemet are like basically the exact same. Oh yeah, Vishay are the ones that usually have the resistors. That's right. It's not Kemet. I mean, Kemet has some too, but yeah. Can add generic affiliate link to it. Would click it before doing an Amazon order. Not for CapsWiki, no. There is one in my video descriptions, but that is for me for Tech Tangents, not for CapsWiki. The only possible method of support for CapsWiki, and it's currently broken, so you can't do it anyway, that I'm ever going to do is going to be this, the sticker sheets, which there are some sitting over there, but the PayPal widget button broke. So, yeah, I gotta maybe fix that. Yeah, that's it though. Just because I like the idea that this ties directly into it, it more directly supports CapsWiki. Um, yeah, that's what that is. So that's the only thing that I have any interest in doing. What would you think of Patreon, not Patreon? I mean, direct support. I mean, if here's the thing, directly supporting is difficult. So I wish you knew. Yeah, DZAC, it's one of those things I can't push it in like every video or something. I don't know. There's a lot of links for support options in the video descriptions actually. Like you can bypass Patreon completely and set up a direct PayPal monthly thing. I have a total of one people who does that. But yeah, there are several options there. Um, it's not that I had a Linode sponsorship, it's that they sponsored a couple of videos. That's what it was. It wasn't any like kind of recurring thing. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we're talking about nonsense while I'm supposed to be ordering stuff. Well, there's all sorts of colorful caps for this size. No purple though. What a waste. Well, I mean, that's brown. I kind of want this orange one. Oh, it's TDK. Gross. Let's see. RGB caps went. That would be an amazing April Fool's video. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Um, I think this is all good. I mean, I'll pick the higher ESR. No, I won't. Never mind. Um, yeah, let's sort price ascending. I don't like the weird stubby one. What's the price difference? So never mind. I like the weird stubby one. What is this? What is the diameter right? 1000 UF. These are C25, C27. They are 25 volt, 1000. Yeah. Best color for old caps. Oh, yeah. I do really like the light blue. Yeah. RGB heat shrink. Aren't orange ones 125? I mean, maybe. I don't attribute stuff like that. Let's see. I mean, in this instance, they are, but these ones are also 125 and they are not orange. It's time to tear down your Steam Deck, replace 512 with anything you should be watching out for. If you're just replacing the drive, that's a cakewalk. Yeah, you're not going to have a problem with that. Nah, replacing the drive's easy. Anything else, nightmare. All right, pop that back to the side. Watch, I'm going to get only the 5154 done, and then I still got 8 other things. All right, let's actually, I mean, I really don't like the stubby one. It feels wrong to me, but it also feels wrong to pay 50% more just because I don't like it as short. It matches all the other criteria. It's the same diameter. Everything. New caps are wild, man. 10,000 hours, 1,000 UF. I mean, fine. So this is 51, 54, that thing. I hate text boxes that have like a giant padding inside. It makes me think there's spaces in there. Janko. Sure, the pick isn't just messed up. Yeah, those leads would be 3 feet long if the whole thing was squished. What if you get short things? On caps, it means there's less surface area. I don't know. It just feels weird. Black Jam, the shavers are the better route. Because unless you are hyper specific about what you can do with the VPN, you are either overselling it or advertising breaking terms of service or the law. So, yeah. Any VPN ad read you've ever heard that says, oh, I use it to watch Netflix in my country where I can't. I mean, they just admitted to breaking copyright law. I mean, all right, add to cart. What is add to list? Can I make like a virtual cart? Interesting. The one VPN sponsorship I took when I was testing the waters for sponsorships, it was NordVPN back when they were, all the rage for throwing cash at YouTubers. The only thing I did was point out that it was possible when you're using public Wi-Fi to have someone spoof an SSID and then they could snoop on your traffic. So using a VPN to encrypt your traffic would make it more difficult for them. It doesn't solve all the problems, but it would at least help with that one. I think that was the only thing that I pointed out with that. Just stop the stupid regional lock stuff? Yeah. Let's see. Paul Guy, nope. Not touching that. Not as someone who wants to be able to legally archive things. Nope. Yeah, fundamentally do not understand. Yeah. Yeah, and again, my point was client side, someone trying to spoof your account details or track that stuff on that side. Thank you. 2 years ago? Man, that thing's been sitting there for 2 years? I suck at this. Ah, thank you, Wizard Tim. You added it to CapsWiki, I'm guessing. I'm just gonna check recent changes. Yep, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, you even linked to the timestamp. Wonderful. I was very confused there. I thought you linked to 12345, but it's just 12534. That's really confusing. I don't remember I don't remember sockets. Let me think about it. Sockets. Pins and sockets. I had problems with them, but I don't remember what they were now. Oh well. Okay. They still allow sponsor endorsement deals for nickels? I'm not sure what you mean. List from 2020 only got about half of it done. Oh gosh. Uh. Anyway, all right. Continuing, we got that one solved. All right, next. C29. All right, let's knock this one out super fast, okay? I think you can start. I'm not kidding. We're not going that much slower than it would be if I was by myself. I mean, there's a lot of like stopping and yakking, but this is like a super boring thing. This is agony to do for me. Um, and I will let myself be distracted. This is what doing math homework was like for me at school, okay? I It's not that I can't do it, it's that it's a solved problem that you're just doing over and over and over again. There is nothing new. I mean, sometimes there's something new when, I find a purple capacitor. Okay, I'm not kidding. That was dumb luck. What? Just to add one of those to the cart. No, I don't want 500 of them. Ah, so close, but so far. All right. Um, but yeah, it's brutal. Without a least favorite part in an electronics project, it's my least favorite part for a repair project. When it comes to actually designing a new circuit, then it can be a lot of fun. I have This does make me sound like a nerd. I've spent a lot of time learning data sheets and looking through different stuff. and it can be really cool finding different parts to do things. Buy 500 cells just as a novelty, 500% markup. Hold on, let's find out. Panasonic purple capacitor. Hmm. Ooh. HL series. Is that what I need? I'm familiar with these. Those are, I ordered some of those. They're on my Voodoo 5. Like, oh, not quite that value. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, now they're just taunting me with the purple artwork. Dude, I swear that's purple, man. That's black. I mean, I have some purple caps like that. They're probably, I mean, those I don't think are bipolar, but they're like audio caps. 500 poker raiders. I do need to do that at some point. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a poker raider on DigiKey? There's also, I need to order serial adapters from DigiKey too. Purple is my favorite color, yes. Sanyo Ozcon for the win. Oh, that for the polymer caps, yeah. It's on Mauser. The serial adapter is on DigiKey too. Yeah, I'll just bring that up. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to be ordering probably like 3 of these. Never mind, I'm going to be ordering 1. Ouch. This should be a proper serial adapter. So, send you some ad block tax. I don't run ad block. Oh, wait, it is open. Why do I have this on? I must have... What was I doing that I installed uBlock? I generally don't run this. Oh, wait, you're saying you did. Oh, well, thank you, Valiant Steed, if you did, yeah. Manage extension. I'm going to go disable adblock, actually. Hold on. I intentionally don't use it. I must have been recording something on some site. Like, I'll just say that if I went to Game Copy World right now, we would be shutting down the stream. Um, so, yeah, there are places you don't want that. You have an ad block on YouTube who's watching. Ah, the CRT video. Okay. Yeah, anyway, actual FTDI USB serial interface. I want that. That sounds like that would be the way to go, to have one that's like guaranteed gonna work. So, let's see. Sanity Madness, the brand and me are different. So, see, I would never browse the internet without an ad blocker after the WebP vulnerability was published. Ooh, that sounds spooky. There are lots of things like that, though. I don't know. As someone who makes a significant portion of their income on web advertising, it feels hypocritical to use an ad blocker. So I don't like to use one. Only 17 bucks on the FTDI site. That's not, I mean, how much is shipping? Because with the $1 markup that's on here, I might actually save money. What is that supposed? Oh, it's just a PIC Arduino. Okay, nah. I gotta be honest, as much as I love doing embedded system development, I don't have a tremendous amount of reason to do it now. Or all the time. Designed by you? Oh, wait a minute here. Is it? Okay, now that's super cool. I mean, that's a little ouch, but that's awesome. I mean, I assume that you're doing small scale, so actually, that's really not that bad. No, I rescind the ouch comment. That's not bad for small scale. Like, how many do they have? Four. That's microchips markup. Ah, and RMS, yeah, the cheapo serial adapters for the Extrons, those would be totally valid. I'm talking more for like my terminal. Like for the Extron, not that this one would be the best use, but you could use something like this. It doesn't matter as long as you got RX, TX, and ground. License to run a run of 500. Wow. So there's only 4 left out of 500. It's a pick. It's not an Atmega chip. That's the difference. So it's a pick 32 here. Yeah, that is super cool, Majenko. That is extremely cool. I have a list for the Voodoo 5. I would be interested in that, Majenko, actually. Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, we need to like actually continue here. Let's do some stuff. 220, what voltage is whatever we're looking at? They're red when you make them. Ooh, fancy. Okay, 220, 100 volt may also be 63. Ordering 100 be safe. Yeah, I'm going to lock that at exactly 100 just in case. In stock. Boom. All right. Oh, I should have marked this as like a just chatting stream, shouldn't I? Oops. No, 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 that's wrong. We got 4 parts in the cart if you count this one as having 2. I like how there's literally 3 things here. We're already up to $12. This is going to be a bloodbath with my insistence on fancy pants caps. Yeah, this is just wrong. Am I an idiot? Okay, no, it's there. All right. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, lead spacing. Let's add that one. Lead spacing. Okay. This is 7.5. I had a feeling that was going to be the rarer size. All right, diameter is 13. So, oh, that's height. Okay, so, uh-oh. That's a problem. Add this to the cart. Well, if I'm ordering it, I'm gonna add it to a list. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna pin that tab, actually. Yeah. That appears to be exactly it. They're a little rough as far as cost, but worth it. That's new Pokerator in the exact same color even as the original. Yeah. I'm pinning that tab. I will order those. All right. What am I doing? Size. Yeah. Concern. Okay. Hold on. This is 220. It is C29. Okay. C29, 220. Is that the one that exploded? It is. The footprint on here. Okay. This is where This is one of those reasons why this is difficult and annoying, all right? So let's say I'm at home and I'm doing this ordering, like I'm trying to pick the parts, okay? I don't have the board next to me. I get to this and I see this capacitor, all right? And it's like the only size available that meets the actual specifications is physically larger. So what do? I get like stuck. I can't continue. Here, I can pull out the board, I can look at it, and I can see, oh wait, the silk screen on here actually has a mark out for a physically larger diameter cap already, so it'll fit a 16 no problem. So I can continue on with a 16 diameter or 16 millimeter diameter cap. So this is why this is always such a pain in the butt. What is Pokerator? I'm now extra sad at the death of the Pokerator. It's been so long, it's been forgotten. The legacy, it's in ruins. We have to avenge the Pokerator. All right. More specifically to that link that Helen Croft sent you, Remdog cap, it is the left bottommost tool. Oh my gosh. Hold on, my belt buckle is just digging into me. Ugh. Which is a little weird because I also have a shirt tucked in. Ugh. All right. 16 millimeter is acceptable, but no more. All right. Height, unless it's really weirdly proportioned, it'll be fine. Have a proper send off for the Pokerator? No, it's over. It's over there in two pieces still, somewhere. Sweatpants for the win. Currently, I am wearing two shirts for the streams because I have the mic cable run between them so it doesn't contact my skin and get hardened, because now it's a big fancy pants one. So I don't want to damage it. So I have to tuck in my inner shirt. Long story short. So I need like actual pants with a belt. All right. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't filter by expected life. Hold on. All right. Let's do, excuse me, to 6,000. No, I just run the AC a lot more, PC Angus. That's all. All right, then we got a Nichicon. Not for new designs. Dude, why are there no more capacitors? I'm actually starting to get concerned that it might be hard to get electrolytics soon. There are two of this size. There is this one, and then this one, which is just 3 listings for the exact same cap. So there are two options that's currently being made. SMD has definitely taken over. Maybe it's been a while since I made a DigiKey order, but this seems really bad. Man, Capswookie might be taking a turn to like how to do what I'm going to do to the Game Gear and switch over to Tantalums. Eek. And a lot of times you can put SMD into place for electrolytics. There's nothing really special. But for some analog circuits, it'll rely on, say, the resistance of the capacitor being a set value. Like a CRT vertical deflection is going to have a charge and discharge rate that is analog for like old CRTs. Like the PET with the vertical deflection I showed on there. So changing even the ESR of that cap could have an impact in the size of the display on there. So there's weird analog things like that you can have happen. Switch mode power supplies. Wouldn't really want to change ESR values on that too much, but yeah. So, But yeah, it's ugh. All those new designs use megahertz class switch from power supplies those days. Yep, with SMBs. Yeah, so oh, dropped a lot of items during the part shortage. Yeah, I have not ordered capacitors since the pandemic. Yeah. Hmm. Well, that's concerning. I'm not gonna limit myself to only parts that are still being made, I guess. Hmm. We're never gonna be able to make our own caps. You know the cap plague in the early 2000s? That's because some people thought they could make their own caps, basically. So no, it ain't happening. All right. Well, I'm gonna pick this. How many do we need? One. C29. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this time I'm gonna limit myself to only what I actually need. Sometimes I like to over order, but on bigger orders, yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Add to cart. Oh wait, I added to cart, but did I actually document the other ones? I don't think I did. No, I'm bad. All right, hold on. Products in your cart might require an additional day of processing. Why? They gotta find the box in the file cabinet in the disused lavatory with the sticker that says "Beware the leopard." I mean, yeah, yeah. Ooh, man, it's too bad I can't order right now. Dang. Um, gotcha. Branded coal is an electrolytic. Pickle juice probably would have worked at least for a little while. I don't know about soda. I'm curious how that worked out. So I need this. Hold on. That shipping cost? What was it? Oh, that's higher than I remember. Hmm. All right. Digi key. I think there's a shortcut for setting Control K. Boom. Paste. Bam. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Copy that. Paste it over that. All right. You have to dredge it up from the new old stock palette in behind all the others. So it'll be a little package that comes with a sticker that says could do the reforming process before you use it. Uh, totally out of spec. But yeah, yeah, I would imagine. All right. Next cap C29 is this one. Copy. Ugh, oh boy. Digi key. I swear we're gonna finish the 5154 today. I thought we were gonna do them all, but nope. The cap curse happened with trying to do a thing. All right. We only have 5 left, and then we can move on to like all the other ones where we have 8 million left still. All right, C7, C8. It's another 220, but I'm just gonna restart. I bet I can add the rest of the coffee here. Ah, yeah. Oh, easily had the rest of the coffee. There we go. All right, pop the top so it can Dry as well. Second fill for the price of one. Yeah, but the same amount of caffeine, just spread out longer. All right. Ugh. That reduced the temperature of the coffee. That's actually better than the first time. I put too much milk stuff in there. Okay, lesson learned. All right. Coffee pot on tech workbench. Yeah, it's a recent addition. I feel like it's a pretty good one, but it is a recent addition. It might stay. I don't know. We'll see. I say might stay. The goal is to drink all that coffee, to turn the grounds into coffee and consume it. That's the objective. It's going to take a while. And it might actually expire first. I don't know. All right. Next cap. 220 UF. Okay. 220. 220. 350 or 250. I'm going to do 350. Dead. Well, that might actually be a problem. Whoa. Okay. Maybe 250 to 350. I don't know, man. Um, it's a long story, Alan Croft. I don't really want to get into it. It was around. I'll say that. All right. Mm-hmm. You have a UPS just for the cat.
Coco subbed as tier 1 and says, do the Jiki have digital keys? End of line.
You know, first off, Mawagoko, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 16 months there. It would make sense if they were a key reseller with that name, wouldn't it? It kind of would. Huh. G2A is missing out. All right. 78 results, huh? I don't like the tab mount. Uh-oh. If we lock this into an actual size, what size is it? It is 10 millimeter lead spacing. Yeah. Oh, here we go. 10 millimeter. Apply. Do sell TPMs. From Electronic Keyer Kit. Electronic Keyer. I can't picture what that is by that description. DigiKey and Mauser are both good. Oh, Morse code keyer. Ah, okay. Interesting. Um, yeah, DigiKey and Mauser they're both fine. There's really no reason to prefer one over the other. Uh, Generally, how this goes is you can do your search on DigiKey, find all the parts you ever wanted, then go over to Mauser and get them for like 10% less. That's generally how it works. So it just depends on whether or not you're willing to pay the DigiKey tax for the much better search. Yeah, I don't get electrical components off of AliExpress that are more bare bone stuff like this. This kind of thing, I want the cap to be really good. What on earth is with these lugs? What is this? Oh, it's the big boys. Oh, well, those might actually be lugs. I don't know. I don't think they are. Hmm. Yeah. Usually find one will have about 1/3 of an order at 10% less. The other have 1/3 of the order at 10% less. The remaining third is a wash. Yeah, it can kind of be about that. Yeah. AliExpress for chance you get. It's not what you, yeah. Have I used Newark Element 14? Only a couple of times. It's, eh. Yeah, they're snap fit pins. I do know what they are. I was just expecting them to be pins. I'm pretty sure they're actual pins on the caps that are in there. Yeah, more like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Ah, Kemet, gross. Um, this one I'm just hamming it up, obviously. Uh, let's see. There's the hours. Ooh, not a lot of options for high run life. E. You know, it's a good thing these are going in a 5154. I might cheap out on some other things. Like that Scepter monitor. Come on, let's be real. I don't need to spend $5 per cap on the Scepter monitor. On the IBM monitor, though, well, that thing lasts forever. Just reinstalling OS and Steam Deck, that was easy. Yeah, you could have had it a little easier if you had a way of connecting the new and old drive to the same computer. You could have just imaged it over. Steam OS is so weird. It will automatically resize the operating system to fit whatever drive. So if you imaged it over to the new drive, it would have dynamically expanded it. You wouldn't even have to like reinstall. So your cap seemed bad when you looked at them. Glad I did go with DigiKey. Saw 223 PNP transistors. That I could see being a little wonky to get on AliExpress too. All right. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I got 3 options here. So how many are bulk? Well, I mean, I kind of want to get these ones. These this series is made to go into vintage computers. I Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Oh. Okay, well they're cheaper than that one at least. Um yeah, I might have to just for the giggles. Ah, no, I might buy them and then like point that out in the video because I mean LGR always has the IBM as like his logo on everything. It would be kind of funny. I could say I got a little bit of LGR in my monitor here. That's kind of worth it, man. I don't know that it's worth it to mark that for Caps Wiki, but I think I'm gonna go with those. What's my voltage range here? At 250 to 350. These are 250. Why no higher ones? Weird. Worth every penny? Yeah, it kind of is. I think it might be. So 2 of them, unfortunately. Ugh. Um, 51, 54. That. Add to cart. Copy. Go on over to here. Paste. Go ahead and copy that link. Digi key. I almost spelled that right. Simit hit his intro. Yeah. All right. 4 more. All right. Ouch. $20. It again. This is why is this one in a separate thing? Oh, because that, and it's not really that separate. Okay. All right. Continuing. Next is a little itty bitty baby cap. Okay, so this is weird, all right? At home, I do this weird setup where I dual monitor on my laptop like this very, very often, but I don't have it be where the mouse cursor can go from here to there. I have this screen to the right of the screen, even though physically I have it to the left in the visual layout, even though physically I have it to the right, because this is the better monitor in my home setup. So I'm sitting here and I keep trying to go to the right to get over to this monitor and back, and it's messing me up. Now you might ask, what is wrong with you? You're an idiot, all right? But there's a good reason that I do this. Poorly programmed software will always open on the leftmost display because it picks 00 as a starting point, queries where the center of the display is, and then puts it there. So if I'm using this as my main monitor and I want a bad program to display on the right monitor, it has to be the left monitor. So, oh, was there an audio issue? Hold on. Whenever I switch to this camera, is it better? Is the audio better now? Let me know. Is the audio better now? I guess. I don't know. I need some comments. Maybe there's a lot of delay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, the internet died at the office for a second. What? Why is the chat so far behind on there? Huh. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so as an example, if I run the IDE for the GBA development. So like, look, I have it on this monitor. I'm going to click build and run to play the game. And eventually, please, oh, run and opens over there. So yeah, if I want this to open on that monitor, this monitor has to be digitally located over there. That's all. It's very annoying. Anyway, back to here. So yeah, my frame of reference for where the mouse cursor should go is just completely screwed. All right, I'm gonna guess the office internet actually died for a second when I switched camera angles. It was just a coincidence. Because the chat has stopped updating on the stream PC now. I'm going to try and restart it. There we go. All right. We already picked that cap, so we're on to the next one, which is a little tiny caps. All right. What does this do? Search within? Nah, I'm not going to try that. Okay. 0.1, 0.1. So when you're doing your own cap design, you'll have a better understanding of the circuit. You get more leeway here. If you reverse engineer the schematic or you have service manuals or something, you can kind of figure this thing out, but it's a little bit more difficult. So I tend to just try to be exact. Don't think it's the office internet itself dying. Happened a few times when you switch to that camera. So I have my API chat running on this computer over here that does API calls to update chat and stuff. If it loses internet connection, it stops because the current session is no longer valid. It stopped updating. So I absolutely did lose network connection at the office, even just briefly. So that's how I know. It definitely did. Search within is good for matching text strings. Ah, okay. All right, voltage on little tiny one. Oh, this is the Rifa cap. Pfft, we're just desoldering those. Never mind. Okay, next. Yeah, we're not replacing those. I'm replacing those with air. Alrighty. Next cap is C14. It is 1 UF. Boop, boop. All right. Voltage is 100, 50 to 100. We're going to go 100. That's not a lot of options. Filter to high life. Hope the diameter works out. It's 5 millimeter. Lead spacing, lead spacing, lead spacing. Here we go. 2, 2, 2, 2. Ruh-roh. Internet connect. I don't think the internet connection dropping is the weird audio. I think it's more likely the other way around. Bandwidth congestion spike kills the API. What? I mean, maybe it is supposed to be limited in bandwidth. I don't know. None of these are going to be the right size. Drat. All right, I'm going to clear the voltage rating. I'm going to set the lead spacing. And then I'll refresh, and then we'll see what we can get that'll actually fit voltage-wise. Wow. I don't like that. Let me clear the run hours as well. That might help. That's much better. Okay. We'll do 160 and 250. This 250 is 5 times what one of the values mapped was. That's a lot. This is 3 times. You know what? No, 160. We'll stick with 160. What's the 1 cap? Oh no. It is Panasonic. That's not bad. It's runtime. 2,000 hours. Okay, never mind. What's the 250? Okay. Go with smaller lead spacing, maybe 2,000 hours. Dang it. Oh, it's such a drop down. I mean, any serial terminal would work with the DTC01. There's no reason the Wise terminal wouldn't work. If anything, it would work better than the TRS-80 DT1 did because it emulates a DEC terminal more directly. All right, so these are 220. What's my 5,000 hours? Okay, so this is it. This is the one right there. Here's our option. It's Nichicon, close enough. All right. So this one, goodbye. We don't need no stinking refas. Digi key. Oh, I accidentally copied. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Boom. 1, 51, 54, C14. I messed that up. C14. Okay. But you stuck to 250. Could have dropped the voltage now. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Let me add this to the cart. We'll see if there's a better option. We'll go back. You're right. What do you want, phone? I think I got notification of a thing. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Oh yeah, I'm going back to the search and getting rid of voltage. I'm gonna guess that it doesn't make that big of a difference. Yeah, 163. What do we got? Um, we got a 5,000 hour. Is this? It's like basically the same cap, but just slightly different. What did I pick? I hate how you can't open links in edit mode. There we are. This is 250. Yeah, it's going to be nearly identical. Just one, it's slightly cheaper, maybe. Yeah, like they even use the same picture. Man, I am scared for the future of electrolytics. We are totally going to lose them all. Has a single one of these been recommended for new designs? Ideally, PC Magus. No, Season B, there's a lot of complexities to it. Fitment can be a thing, but fitment is also weird because modern caps are just different. So that's not necessarily the problem. The the main thing I mentioned, because most people don't think about it, when a capacitor has a higher voltage rating, it means the dielectric barrier is thicker. When you run it at a lower voltage, the forming process doesn't keep it as thick. So the dielectric becomes thinner, it squishes down. That will change the capacitance value by having the dielectric squish down. Technically, the capacitance will increase. Um, so the value that you are buying will change as you run it through there and that. You didn't think about it? Exactly. That's why I point that out. Additionally, the ESR can be different, but that's a little bit more difficult to check because we don't really know what the original ESR values were without like trying to track down all of the data sheets and everything, and we can't always do that. So we don't know what the original ESR values are, but if you're trying to match exact parts, that will change as well. How much will it change by? We would have to run a test to find out, and it is very difficult to do that. That's the problem. Everyone's designing with 400, 450 these days. Yeah. Niche, only voltage used for niche high-end stuff. Yeah. Yep. We're hosed. we're so not going to be able to get these parts for too much longer. I was always afraid of this, but it's going to be rough. What are we going to do? I mean, accept defeat and they all die? Like, is the future going to be taking this entire board, throwing it away, and replacing it with a switch mode power supply? Of contemporary, I won't say modern, but contemporary to when parts were made available. How do we handle all of the analog deflection stuff? I mean, this is going to be bad. All the capacitors are going to be old. They may not be depleted, but they'll all be old. You can't scavenge forever. Use ceramic caps with series resistors. Oh my gosh. You remember we on the HP 7475 plotter, we we took the old cap and we stuffed the new one inside of it. I'm just picturing we have like a bag of ceramic capacitors and we use a measuring cup and we just like pour them in the old capacitor. It wouldn't work, of course, but like Just the idea, like, we're gonna use ceramic caps and we're pouring them in there. All right. I think we're, let's see, 14. 1 fluid ounce of caps, yeah. On to C11. Okay. It's gonna have to be polymers or tantalums. I don't know. Tantalums seem to be impervious to time as far as availability, but I don't know. We'll find out. Tiny carrier piece with 2 legs of solder, SMB caps. Yeah, no, we could definitely do that, and it could be 2-dimensional too, where there's 2 that interlock like that to get more depth if you need more capacitance. Could absolutely do that. If I was gonna do that though, I probably wouldn't stuff it in the old cap because that would look awesome. So I would want it to be shown. That would be crazy. So yeah, I don't know. But you could totally do something like that. What's the voltage rating like on ceramic capacitors? I never really looked into that. I don't know how high up they go. That might be where we need to switch to tantalum or something. Polymers leak more current than any type of cap. I did not know that. Interesting. I hadn't actually made that comparison. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for C11. So we're at 47, 47. Nope, not 487, not 478. I'm brain fried. Oh, I hate ordering caps. 35 volt, 35. We'll go 35 to 50. 10 nanofarad, 100 volt cap tested at 40 volt. It was only 50 nanofarad of that voltage. And there's a ceramic X7R. That's rough. Yeah. You know, that also explains a lot. In I think I made a video about this. Was it the DE5000 video where I bought the LCR meter? It's like the second video on the channel or something. Did I show measuring capacitors with my Fluke 287 and it's sucking at it? Did I show that? Because yeah, I'm wondering if maybe the voltage was why. I don't know. Hello. Okay. So, like I mentioned, um, that was going to be a likelihood. It lasted longer than I thought. So yeah, that was the mic transmitter pack batteries dying. Um, Sorry, I it was unavoidable. It just blasts noise when the battery yeah, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? So the transmitter apparently just full static when there's no signal. It's pretty bad. Um, yeah, I don't know. But sorry about that to everyone. You got a mic empty battery warning? What was that? What does that sound like? I mean, I guess I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. If someone wants to clip the mic warning sound, I'd be curious about that. Um, but sorry. Oh my gosh, so many. I'm looking through the comment history. You guys were going hard on that. Yeah. Oh, I gave you a warning. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad that it doesn't mute when it loses RF. It's awful. So, all right. Um, hmm. Okay. Let me fix chat over here because it died again for some reason. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Jack of Clubs on YouTube about that. Sennheiser's fault for bad design. Yeah. Have enough batteries. Popping. Oh gosh, couldn't you? I'm so sorry. I have ordered the very expensive USB battery replacement option. Then it will never happen again. But I'm still waiting on delivery, and they come from very far away. So not a lot I can do for now. There is a thing I need to find. You know what? Really quick, I'm just going to look for this because I brought it here and I set it down somewhere, and I don't know where I put it because I am just the best at organizing things. But I brought a battery bank here that I'm going to be using for that. But yeah, I don't know where I put it. I'm thinking about maybe trying to find some smaller battery banks that have like two 18650s in them or something, and then putting a belt clip on them so I could just clip it right next to the mic pack, and then just have it go over to there. So yeah, usually battery replacement comes from Narnia. Yeah, really. That would be an RMA generation event. Lots of artifacts at the same time the audio died. So chat went out same time. Interesting. Oh, I mean, if it is because I'm switching cameras and it has to send like a full frame, maybe that is it. I don't know. We'll see. She eated your cat. Oh my gosh. Ah. Uh, oh gosh. Turn the tap off and panic slightly because you can still hear a lot of water. Oh man. Uh, all right. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking about trying to get a clip-on USB battery pack. I think I would go well with it. And they'll probably last like 20 hours too with that. It'll be ridiculous. I have some magnetic charger adapter cable things that I'll put on them. Just like unclip it, go hang it, and let the mag clip go in. It'll be great. So RIP audio, I still see VU meters on my end and on the server, so I don't know. Yeah. All right. Um, Taylor and GPU pass through and Hyper-V is black magic. I don't really have any experience with that. I do, we may actually do this as a stream one time. I'm tempted. I have my previous laptop that has an 860M in it. And I'm curious about trying to do VM pass-through of that GPU to a Windows virtual machine while running Linux to have like an ideal gaming environment while also having an ideal Linux environment. I've been wanting to try that for a while, but I never want to do it on my real machine. So I'm curious to try it on the other one. USB power bank have a timeout sleep mode? I don't know. I can look into one that maybe doesn't. The one that I have in my bag here probably would not work. This one is big, fancy, stupid USB battery bank. It's also the best one ever made. This, okay, this thing is nuts. All right. It was super expensive, but I bought it for the Steam Deck because you plug in power here, but then it also acts as a USB hub to these two ports. So it'll power both external ports and pass data through to the device. Unfortunately, it's only USB 2.0, but it's a hub battery bank. So it is both charging and data at the same time. It's amazing. But it has a power sensor on it to keep alive. So if it doesn't detect a power draw, it will automatically shut off. And a lot of things don't draw enough power to keep it on. So if I try to charge something that's really, really low power, it literally won't work. So that one I probably could not use for these. I suspect it won't draw enough, they won't draw enough power. Host on the laptop need to have built-in GPU selected for the video mux to not route the signal to the screen. So that laptop, I believe, has all the options. It's an original generation NVIDIA Optimus laptop. It's first gen on that. Yeah, dummy resistor burns in heat, yeah. I haven't found one that outputs power yet while charging. Oh, that one can, kinda. Yeah, it can, because the USB-C is the charge in, and then you can use the two ports out. I have had some where you have to kind of trick them, where you like start charging something with it and then plug it in. It's like a little dance, but it does work. But yeah, it's weird how many of them don't do that. Battery packs really just have a power switch. Yeah, they really, really should. See, sometimes double tapping a button helps keep them on low power draw. That one, not as much. Linux Windows VM pass-through has gotten a lot easier last time around. It's the hard part. Yeah, it's just it's something I'm curious to play around with. I don't know. Don't know what Windows I would install. Maybe 7? Because it's got to be licensed. Ish. It might be 7. So I'm doing anything with it, it's probably to do slightly older gaming. All right. Let me show you something stupid before we continue. Sorry, I probably just wigged out all the bit rate. Why is this? There we go. So that's touchscreen. You guys are going to tell me just set up Xrandr or whatever, but it always bugs me. The touchscreen gets mapped across both screens. So if I poke here, it's right there. Oh, it's even worse because this is 4K and that's 1080p. So it's actually like 2/3 is that one. It's very annoying. Anyway, this is one of those things where I think Windows might just like solve that, but Linux not as well. Anyway, very, very minor problem. Here's the solution to your problem. Pecan, what? Power, some or another. What now? Tiny device turns your generic power bank into a non-stop power supply. Oh my gosh. How is it not just a resistor on there? Can't install 7, do the free upgrade to 10. Oh, internet restored for the office, by the way, is what the modem or router just told me. Let's just say that won't be an option. How about that? Let's say that won't be an option. Okay. Let's continue. Let's actually finish this. All right. Let's get this done. What are we doing? We're doing 47 UF. They pulse power to save power, but still trigger the port use signal. This is not the 5154. Okay. All right, so we are doing 47 UF, 35 volts. In stock. Apply. Yes, I am yawning while drinking coffee. I do believe we established already that this is weak coffee. Nev is not here, who helped me set up the Raspberry Pi internet leech system. But maybe someone else here can answer the question really quick. So, would it be possible to have the Pi that connects to the free Wi-Fi run DHCP itself, and then I could connect to the access point that does not do DHCP? It's not a router, it's just an access point, and supply IP addresses for stuff? I mean, I guess it needs to be a gateway. But, like, is that a thing? Yes. Uh-huh. I want to set up a second network, I think, to mirror that. I mean, it seems stupid to, like, you know, it's connecting to Wi-Fi, just connect that Wi-Fi. I have my reasons. So, don't see why not. Take some setup. All right. I will have to look into that at some point. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. What gen of Pi is that? I think that one is a 4. And I only did that because I had a big fancy USB-C charger I was using with it. And I had a right angle adapter that would work well. DHCPD is at least somewhat easy to set up. Oh no, networking. What am I thinking? It's going to be a nightmare. All right, continuing on here. I don't think I picked lead spacing yet. This one is 5 millimeters, and it's a 10 millimeter diameter, so it better have to be 5 millimeter. Lead spacing 5. We're down to 38. Oh gosh. Might need 2 Wi-Fi dongles. No, I have an actual Wi-Fi access point. It's not around here. It's some Linksys hexagon thing. I know that's the worst possible description of it, but it's what it is. It's also white. There you go. That's helpful. But yeah, the idea would be to use that. All right, we got capacitance, voltage, how it plugs in. Let's make, whoa, 20,000 hours. Hello. Let's go for all that. Hexagons are best cons. Yep. Wi-Fi to LAN bridge with DHCP. Yes, but the best part is that it's Wi-Fi to Pi to LAN to Wi-Fi. So technically it's a Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi bridge. Why the Pi exists in the middle is the Wi-Fi network it will be connecting to has a login page portal. That's the term, login portal, and the Pi needs to be able to like pass that on. So it's weird. Does the CRT have 20,000 hours left in it? I've never seen it on, so I have no idea. If I have my way, yes. Desiac, no. That's the answer. No. Your network setup was crazy? Yeah. What am I doing? Things. Yeah, let's we marked hours. Did we apply the hours? Lifetime. I mean, it's probably fine here. Okay. Price up. Almost thought he asked for Voodoo 3 again. No to which of DCX perfectly legitimate questions? He's only asked one recently. Hell, let's swap the Lincoln. That is a bigger no than the PF sense. Why is this one only 27 cents? This doesn't make sense. All these capacitors have been very expensive. It's 7,000 hours, 105. It's even being made still. What? This is like the perfect capacitor. Yeah, have we picked all the parts for a second device yet? We haven't picked all the parts for the first device yet. They do have, yeah, well, they have 15,000 of them. That just means that it seems more likely they'll stop production. Zedzark, the reasons are that the Wi-Fi is free and unlimited data that I can connect that Raspberry Pi to, as opposed to my LTE. It just sucks and is slow. But I have use cases where I don't really care if it's stable or fast sometimes. So it can be helpful, but it would be nice for some devices that can't do the login portal to be able to connect to it. That's what it comes down to. Could be parts of old date codes and then want to move them. Maybe. Price break is just okay. We're still going to order only what we need. Actually, they're 27 cents. I'll order 2 of them. All right, so this will be 51, 54, and this is C11. All right, let me copy. You know, I should realistically be trying to haul butt on this because the server's up right now. And if it's not up, I can't save this. Let's see. Why only one? Why wouldn't it make sense to have a few spare ones? Yeah, well, we're getting 2, but yeah. Did I actually check the lead spacing? I set the lead spacing. Lead spacing. If you mean check the lead spacing, the board is right here. I already measured all the stuff on the board. 7,000 hours doesn't seem like that much. That's slightly high for capacitor ratings. I think you can think of 7,000 hours as like the warranty. So I'm not sure how it would actually work out if they just didn't meet their qualification. Um, I don't know what would happen if they didn't meet that. It might be a whatever sucks to suck kind of thing if that actually happened and they messed it up. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it will depend. So going for high life at high temp is usually the ideal. And I think okay, most of these are 105 already. So yeah, we're not really getting better temp reliability. But yeah. I could do a very simple thing to extend the life of all of these, but on this 5154, I don't think it's going to be easy. If I added a fan into here, it would dramatically reduce the temperature of everything instead of just relying on conduction or convection radiation. So yeah. Yeah, I won't run them at 105C most likely. I don't know. There's some pretty toasty stuff on this board by the looks of it, so I don't know how hot it's actually getting. But yeah, most likely not. So I need to get this leg out of here. Oh, you know what? After we pick all these caps, and we totally definitely have time to do secondary things, that graphics card from yesterday that the pin broke off of when I was trying to bend it back for the feature connector, we're going to fix that. Because I don't want to forget about this. and then think that the pin was cut off for keying later and then just leave it. So while I know it needs to be fixed, I want to fix it. So we'll do that immediately after we pick all these caps. At the bottom of most data sheets, they say they make no guarantee and take no liability. Okay, no one to buy their stuff. It was trash. All right. I was kind of wondering if, like, say there was Cap Plague 2, and they all failed, would a manufacturer who bought like 10,000 of them, would they, you know, be compensated somehow if they all failed and then the manufacturer had to do a recall? Um, I am gonna address it. I Helen Croft, you kind of have the right idea. It felt a little aggressive to me. That's all. Um, Drago one's fine. Just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I'm not the person to go through to talk about that kind of stuff. Okay, so just yeah, that's all. That's where we'll leave it. Okay. Um. All right, capacitors. Did we actually add that to the cart? I don't think we did. All right. Large commercial customers have legal departments deal with those issues behind the scenes. Yeah, I suppose so. All right, let's go ahead and pick out the next one. 10UF, 63 volts, and I got 4 asterisks next to it. uh, so many capacitors. Okay. Um, C13. Let's just restart this now. Okay. I want to finish this coffee off too. What'd you miss other than caps? Not really much. I'm not even sure you missed a cap. Coffee down. Okay. Last one, 10UF, 10, that's volts. 10UF, 10UF. Volts are 63. I'll do 63 to actually 100. I think that's fine. All right. In stock, apply. What's our lead spacing? 5 millimeter. 5, rut row. Rut row. Okay. What's our lifetime? 5,000's okay. Fine. Lead spacing. We'll get rid of that. But I'm not letting it slip lower than 3.5. Let's see. We get any better? No. Cool. I accidentally hit back on my mouse, I think. 100. Maybe not. Capacitance. Yeah, I did hit back on the mouse. Oh, wait. I can hit forward. Duh. Oh, I got hiccups from chugging all the coffee. Ugh. 3,000 hours is frankly too low. Ooh, but 125 though. That kind of balances out. All right, let's see what these look like. Let me guess. They're totally in stock, recommended for new designs. And they're cheap. Ugh. At least that's the 5,000. All right, we'll go with this one. Oh my gosh. We're so done with this stuff. I am a little sad here. I was not expecting my main takeaway from all of this to be that the impending doom of electrolytic capacitors is approaching. I wonder if it could just be because a lot of these are like power supply grade caps. Maybe it's that. But, you know, power supply caps are the ones that fail. I don't know. All right. 51, 54, C11, and not C13. C13, and done. That's it. That's a full cap kit. Boom. Download. CSV. IBM 51, 54, cap, map. Ugh. All right. That's saved now. Oh, let me do this. Save. Okay. Can't have another cap plague if you don't have the caps. Yeah, I suppose so. True. Oh, man. And in only 2 hours and 40 minutes? Yeah, really. You know what? We'll do the 4K monitor next because I think it only needs like one new cap. That's way more than I.
100, let's go. Second kit. End of
Yeah.
line.
Data General Walkabout probably needs like 500. Super Nintendo, I think that one was like 4, wasn't it? Not really. The JVC is going to be brutal. We're not even approaching that today. Visual 200, good grief, that's a lot. Tier City Model 1 was a lot as well, so we're not touching that today. Yeah, we'll do the Scepter, I think. And maybe the Super Nintendo if we, you know, have unlimited time.
Tier 1 and says end of line.
But Ben, thank you for the 100 bits. K Marshall, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 18 months there. I appreciate that. All right, Game Gear is complicated. That one I'm going to do at home. Game Gear, I'm going to sit down with calipers and measure all of the pads and figure out what tantalum capacitors can be put in place instead. It's going to be way more complicated. That one's going to suck. It might even get its own video of that. I don't know. Imagining future people talking about electrolytic capacitors like they talk about vacuum tubes. Oh my gosh, that is going to be weird. We waiting on caps for the Atom or just PCB? We're waiting on me to actually do it. That's all. And genuinely, I'm actually kind of annoyed by the Coleco Atom comments. I'm just going to say it. All right? Like, all right. Okay. Let's get a pin. Let's fix this thing. But yeah, it's weird that DIY vacuum tubes might actually be easier than DIY caps. But chemistry's hard, yo. A little more regulated than glass. We need a tweezer, pliers to work. We also need the pliers. And start. Okay. See that it cut out. I think I'm going to lost internet. Delightful. Oh, wait. It hasn't fully cut out. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is weird. I'm looking at the stream feed right now on the server. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Well, Ben, on your comment about the machine being interesting to explore, I'm genuinely not sure that it will be. I bought it because, old computers are cool, but I really don't see the Coleco Atom as being an interesting computer. Let's be real. They put a keyboard on a game console to try and scam parents into buying it for their kids so they can fake learn. It's it's not going to be good as a computer. See, interesting bit rate. Didn't die when the camera was defocused last time. Okay, there you go. It always takes like 2 or 3 clicks to actually get it to accept the SRT stream. Come on, grip. There we go. It's slipping off. Maybe I can push it in from behind. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, maybe that's the problem, is that the plastic doesn't want to give it up. Hmm. So if you missed yesterday, what happened? I was setting up the VR headset, and it uses the feature connector here. One pin was bent on this. When I tried to bend it back, it just snapped off. So I'm just trying to replace the pin while I remember exactly which pin is bad, so I don't forget and think that it was like intentionally clipped for keying or something. As an example, the CM153 has a clipped pin on it that is for keying. So it's totally a thing. I just want to make sure I don't mistake that and forget. Hmm. Yeah, I think we have a mixture of things making this difficult. Let me put the iron down. Actually, you know what? I should use the iron to heat this thing up and pull it out of the plastic. That's what I should do. There we go, sort of. I made that a mess. There, better. All right. Roboting again, there's only so much I can do. Unfortunately. Well, this is like the one time where I actually kind of need like a helping hand type thing, but I think I can make it do without it. That was more force and popping than I would have liked. I wonder, this is stupid, but could I just pinch it through the solder and pull on it? Use a pair of cutters, have more grip pulling it on the solder side. Yeah, that's kind of, I was getting to that point. Let me grab the cutters. Try that. Where are they? Right here. They're right here. All right. I should do it from this direction so I don't snap off a different pin. It shut off. It wasn't enough thermal load. Let's see. Sniped on 3 eBay auctions in the space of 5 minutes. Oh, you were sniped. Oh, you weren't doing the sniping. Oh, okay. I'm I'm the sniper. I didn't win whatever auctions you were doing, obviously, because I'm here. Which, by the way, kind of sucks when auctions end while I'm streaming, because I never win them. I always forget even to bid on them. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm afraid I'm going to damage the pads. Yeah, I don't like this. I just pushed that one through more because I melted it so much. Till another bidder comes in at the 1 second mark. Yeah. Let me see. I'm curious. Never had any luck doing it that way. Pliers act as great heat sinks. Yeah, I guess that would be true. Or something. I'm curious if I can find it easily enough here and be able to show it. Let's see. Was it that? Yeah, I think it was that. See, where do I see the item details? Um, okay, original listing. Where do I see the bids? Let me see the bids. Bidding. Okay, I want you to check this out. Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say the time. The seconds. I won a $200 auction by $2.50 because I managed to bid so close to the other person's bid amount, but at nearly the same time. Like, you're not allowed, I don't think, to bid so little over at that point, but because I did it like the same time, it let me win it. All right. I swear there was another one where I won by like 50 cents at that price range, though. What did I get? Well, maybe I'll actually get it one day if the post office will let me have it. Okay, I'm going to complain about this. It's just a Magewell USB capture card. I talked about it yesterday, okay? It's been in town since Thursday, all right? It's been here for 2 days. They didn't deliver it Thursday or Friday. Yesterday, they attempted to deliver the item 1 hour before the post office closed so that I couldn't go to there and like say, hey, you missed me. Could you try and drop it off? So I didn't get it delivered at all for 3 days while it was in town. And then today is Sunday. Can't go to the post office and pick it up today. And then tomorrow is also a national holiday. Can't go and pick it up today then. So it's going to have been in town for nearly a week before I can actually go and get it. It's so annoying. But it's just it's a capture card for Linux. But just like getting it into my hands within the last mile is infuriating. Isn't it Memorial Day tomorrow? Wizard Tim, I think that's a different kind of auction format. I don't know. I prefer it having an actual date or an actual end point. I don't want this stuff to go on forever. Like, yeah, it'll eventually go when or stop when people are no longer willing to spend money on it. But at some point, you have to call it. I don't know. That kind of change might be enough to get me to stop bidding on eBay. So I don't know. All right, I'm going to try heating the bottom and pressing from the top. We'll see what happens. Maybe I should try and grip this as much as I possibly can. What are we trying to mod? We're not trying to mod anything. We're just trying to fix this. So it's a VGA card that the feature connector, one of the pins broke off of yesterday. And I don't want to forget that it's supposed to be there and then like go put it in a box. So I'm just trying to replace this pin. And it's a pain in the butt. Oh, I think that did it. I really don't like all the sounds that just happened. But there's the pin. Replaced? Trying to get all the blobbed solder off the edge of the pin now. You know what I should do? Totally clean my iron. And then just put some flux on it, hit it, and then let it just coat it. Where'd the flux pen go? I really, really need to finish getting ahead on videos so that I can spend a whole bunch of time just cleaning the office. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. It's actually going to be one part cleaning, one part emptying. But that's another story. All right. The flux pen go. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yoink. Okay. And then boom. That should be perfect. All right, there we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh. Ben, this is from yesterday. This is the card that the pin snapped off of while I was messing around with the feature connector stuff, and I just wanted to put the pin back on while I remembered. That's all. So now we're done. That's it. Back to cap ordering. That sounded sore. I'm a little sore. That felt pretty good, actually. That stretch, I could go for doing that again even. Let's do it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, midstream stretch. This is kind of nice, actually. Okay. All right. Back to this. Boop. All right. Only caught about 10 seconds yesterday. You holding up a cable claiming it to be wrong for your called away. Still catching up with the VOD. I'm gonna spoil it for you, Ben. I'm gonna spoil it for you. It was about this. There you go. Ah. What do you mean, new redeem? Yeah. I don't know. Usually, I'm not sitting still so much. Okay. Usually, I'm up and moving around. I actually feel pretty good. This time, I'm too static. That's a problem. Oh, if I was a weirdo who like played games on Twitch or something, I would probably have like built-in stretch breaks. That would probably be a thing. I do actually want to go get some water though. All that coffee has me wanting some water. Yeah. All right. Ugh. We have 59 minutes. So, put on anti-static band. Oh, while I was soldering? That probably would have been a good idea. One streamer I follow has 30-second dance break every 15 minutes. Helps keep his migraines at bay. I might have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Coffee is the best thing in life. That's why there's a coffee maker right there. Yeah. Uh, you sitting static? Oh, got it. I was doing electronics work, so I was a little confused. Yeah, okay, got it. Yep. It needs to be a wireless anti-static band for that, though. That is the one time that a wireless anti-static band would actually be more applicable. Ugh. But we stream the cat from his house to see what happens. You don't. There's not a like. There's no camera like pointed at the cat. It's not a television show. There's no cameraman following the cat around. All right, Super Nintendo or 4K monitor? I'm making an executive decision. 4K monitor. You guys are gonna say Super Nintendo because that sounds fun, but we're doing the 4K monitor. Okay. Let's clear the cart. Delete entire or delay entire order. What? Oh, that's weird. Okay. New cart. Yeah, new cart. Empty current cart. Okay. You know what? That may not have been what I wanted, but it's fine. Because we downloaded the CSV. And we marked all the stuff on Caps Wiki. Okay, what we are doing now is this. The Scepter Z27. I shouldn't have moved that. I should have just done this. Okay. 4K adapter for the SNES. No. So this is actually... this thing. A 27-inch 4K monitor. I got this at Goodwill because, you know, life's just like that sometimes. It has some backlight issues, and the power supply died. So, you know, but I would like it to still work. That would be cool. So I kind of want it back, and we're just going to order some caps to make that happen. All right. So, let's work through this. That, I don't consider to be a high-grade device, especially since it's got other bad caps in it. So, we're not going to be too terribly picky about what caps we find. Is that when you turn into a studio light? No, 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 no. That's a garbage television. That thing was like 720p with a cracked panel. No one on the face of the planet would care if that thing went away. That 4K 60 does DisplayPort, so yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. I think it's a VA panel too, which is, but 4K, and I got it for like $20 or something at most. What are we doing? Capacitors. Okay. So, EB1, I forgot it has like super duper weird ones. Wait, are these surface mount or I didn't take any pictures because I suck. Hold on. If I search the picture or the name of the board, am I gonna find anything? No, I just find. Oh my gosh. Ah. Wait a minute. Am I gonna find the page I was trying to look for before? Okay, so when you get into these like cheapo monitors, you can start to find the power boards for sale. That is 100% the board for that thing, by the way. So we'll just look at that really quick. I think I did take pictures and I just didn't upload them. $42. The thing, the whole monitor is not worth $42. Pretty sure that's it. So yeah, you can usually find these. I thought it was like panels.net or something. That there was some dedicated page. Maybe they're just gone for buying this kind of stuff. I have a Soyo 1920 by 1200 monitor that was like a parts bin special. You could buy every single board inside of that thing from a website and go assemble it yourself. And I was so tempted to try and make my own triple monitor bezel-less display out of those panels and the driver boards. It just it wasn't really cost effective to buy them in, three at a time. Yeah, that seems to be it. It looks like they are in fact through hole parts in there, so I'm not looking for surface mount stuff. Okay, I just wanted to confirm because it felt a little weird. Also, like I got 8mm lead spacing in here. That's probably 7.5. So, all right, let's actually pick some parts. So, caps. Oh, we have stuff selected. Let's just go here. All right, I wanna race through this. Okay, we're gonna actually try this. Okay, capacitance 100, 100. Okay, voltage 400. Holy moly, that's a lot of voltage. 400, 500. That's probably a range. Okay, in stock. Wow, that's a lot of them. Lead spacing we'll set to 7.5. Wait, 8 is a lead spacing? Uh-oh. How about we just pick all of them? Never mind, 8's not real. Okay, apply. Okay. Height. I did mark the height on these because I was smart. And it looks like it's going to matter. They're a real tall suckers. Holy moly. We're going to go 33 or less. So only 36 of them left. Ruh-roh. Really glad I marked the height on that one since apparently it mattered. And 12,000 hours. Holy moly. Okay. I'm curious because this is a more modern type part, what the availability is going to be like once we drill this down. Let's pick some of the higher end ones because I said I wasn't going to, but yeah, no, why not? All right, all active. Okay, so maybe it's just the weird old parts. All right. Dude, those are expensive caps. Maybe we chill out on the lifetime a little bit. Let's be real. That thing doesn't have 5,000 hours left in it. So let's go this way. Hey, 157. Maybe I'll set a minimum. We'll do 3,000 or better. How about that? We'll do at least 3,000. They gotta care a little bit about the caps, okay? 3,175. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, for 10 or 9 cents more, it can last 33% more hours. All right, sold. But it's, well, what's the cheapest? Hmm. Hmm. The cheapest cap made by someone whose name doesn't spell China is like twice as much. Hmm. This cap's rad, though. Those caps rad, too. All right, we'll go with this one. Ugh. Fine. Z27 This is EB1. This is like the big bad high voltage cap for the whole thing, so I'm not surprised it's expensive. All right, add to cart. Okay, we spent 9 minutes on the first cap. Am I live? Like no one's commented in a little. Well, I guess it's only been 3 minutes. That's not that bad. All right, just one of those things where it doesn't. Why is it 10? Oh, because of the shipping. Meanwhile, manufacturers 10 cents for double the lifetime. No way. Yeah. They're totally not just writing a different number on the box and charging slightly more. Totally not. All right. Does send a check for free shipping hack still work? Wait, would that be a thing, really? If you mailed them a check, they wouldn't charge you shipping? All right, next one, 10 UF. And then it's 50. I will do 50 to 74. I think 74 is a time thing. In stock. Apply. Did you get used to do that? Huh. I guess that's like a gas station saying if you go in and pay with cash, they won't charge you the upcharge fee. All right, lead spacing 3 millimeters, so that's wrong. So it's 250 or 3. I don't know exactly which one. The board's already reinstalled. I really. We need to spend a day where we come up with a CapsWiki page of just like standard values for things. Like lead spacing. If you think it's this, it's probably this. They have free shipping over a certain order value. Yeah. I used to hold out on buying parts until I reached that point, and then I would never order parts because then the order would be this, where it would take me hours to pick all the caps. Now I don't do it just because I'm lazy. Just there's too much stuff going on. I never want to dedicate the time to it. What do we have? How it fits, what it is. We don't have height in here, and that's actually important this time. Height is 12. Oh, maybe that's why the other ones were so expensive, because I'm required to be a shorty. All right. Now, I'm going to... Oh, 120 hertz. Ooh, if I put that one in, it'll make my monitor faster. Okay, we're going to minimum 3,000 hours for all my caps. How about that? Okay. Let's see. They got all that Twitch money. Not that much. 33 here. All right. Is the sales tax based on the shipping address? Maybe like a decade ago now, the US changed how shipping tax is calculated for cross-state orders. It used to be like if I'm in Arizona and I ordered something from California, there would be no sales tax because you're not placing an order in the same state, but they changed that. So I'm not exactly sure how that's calculated now. Always pick parts when I'm thinking about them, then leave them in a cart until I make the $60. Otherwise, I forget. Yeah. See, the problem is the downside to CapsWiki is that I'm focused so much on documenting the capacitors, and that uses all of my mental inertia, I'm going to call it, that I don't want to then go and basically do the exact same thing again and pick caps. Because also, usually, you can do what I'm doing at any time now. I don't need the board out to pick the caps. It could be helpful, but I don't need it. All right, let's see. Ooh, 35 cents for an actual brand, and it's 5,000 hours. Cha-ching. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add all these to the cart, and then I'm just going to download the CSV, and then I'll go back and update this. Technically, Andrew's Awesome is... Wow, actually... I don't know when... Technically, we could just order those parts. I don't know. I don't know what LCSC is, but apparently Andrew's Awesome does. Um, hmm. I don't know. Anyway, let's add this. This is EB106. I assume EB stands for electronic board. Just because, like, why not? Why not have it be the weirdest possible thing? These are 35 cents. This monitor is garbage. So I'm just going to add one to the cart. All right. Boom. There's that. Next, 47 UF, 100 volt. Okay. Clear. Okay. Close these tabs. No, I said close. Okay. 47. 47. We'll go 100/200. Okay. It's Chinese DigiKey. Ah, interesting. Okay. In stock. Lead spacing is 5 millimeter. That one's like a real number. So lead spacing 5 and go. $10 is too good a basket total to ruin with even more parts. Wait, is that where I'm at? That's hilarious. It's not as good as 1337 though. We had that earlier. Wizard Tim, since you're more familiar with them, I'm curious, have you done like full to market board production stuff before? And I'm curious if you've had the experience where you'll have like a design finish and then you'll try and start working with a Chinese manufacturer and then they'll like just want an example of the thing and then they're going to completely reverse engineer it and redesign it for their manufacturing processes. Because I have had that experience and it is the weirdest thing. Okay. Uh, 5 millimeter. Okay. There's not a lot to this. So leads. Oh, height. Height is 12. Oh my gosh. The horizontal scroll is so terrible. Whoa. All of them are taller. Now they're going to get expensive. You don't. It's not really possible, Zedzark, depending on how the thing is made. All right, we're gonna go with this. Boom. Maybe purple cap. We might find out. It's probably not, but maybe. All right, so we need two of this. All right. Um, customer review Z27, and it's this stuff. All right. I think we're good. Lock that in. An error occurred. No. Okay, here we go. Next. Okay, we're trying to, I am really, really trying to fly through this. 330, 330, 35, and I'll allow that to go up to 50. In stock, let's have a lead spacing of 5. And apply. Don't do consumer product design. Okay, do more niche stuff. Research causes a big concern. Okay. 16 with 4K each. I have been party to a $1,000 advanced circuits order that was delivered the next morning. So I know what you mean. It can be ridiculous. You can do a lot with money. And that advanced circuits order, that came fully populated. It was insane. I'm not sure. I think the PCBs may have been 1/8 inch thick as well. It was ridiculous. It was a very, very stupid order. But there was an investor demo next day, blah, 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 blah. You could fill in the rest. Um, all right, I am on this one. Okay. What all do I have marked? Lead spacing, height would be good. We don't have a lot of options again. Oh my gosh, our run times are terrible. Hmm. Ooh, this one's gold though. It's not a lot of cost difference. I say we get the gold one. Capacitor purchasing decisions always are made based on color. We need 2 of them. Copy. I'm gonna be honest, we're getting 3 of them. If they're actually gold, I want one. Gold or audio caps. It's polarized, right? Wait, is it polar? Hold on. Radial polarization polar. Okay, so it's polar. We're good. I just want to make sure it's not like bipolar or something weird. How much would the thing have been in a normal shipping frame? Um, I I don't remember how many boards it was. It genuinely might have been like 10. Uh, from a different manufacturer, I bet we could have got it for less than 200 assembled like that. But it was who we bought it from, what conditions we bought it from, and how the board was designed. Yeah. So it could have been nearly a significant digit less. Embedded SMD parts inside the FR4. Whoa. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Wait. That's all good. Add to cart. Okay. Next. Wait, why is this one weird? I don't know. This next one's marked weirdly. I have it marked as EB101 slash EB102, comma, EB103. I don't know. We're going to order 3 or whatever that is. All right, so 470 back. Let's do thing more now. Okay. Oh my gosh, we might actually make this with enough time to do the Super Nintendo too, with the nose to the grindstone method here of like actually paying attention to the work I'm doing. Okay, hold on. I am caring a lot less about this than I am the IBM though, like a lot. Super Nintendo probably is worth paying attention to because that's all in the video circuitry. Okay. 470. Did I set the voltage? It's not 10 volts. What's wrong with me? It's 25. 25, and I'll let it go up to 47. Why audio caps? Are we capping audio stuff? Actually, there are speakers in it, so maybe. I don't know. I went with the audio caps because they're gold. Is there any reason to not go with the audio caps? I mean, they were like 10 cents more and gold. Done. Solved. In stock. Let's apply that. Okay. Did I do the lead spacing? I feel like I didn't. Lead spacing. Okay, there's probably 5. Boom. Okay, what's the height? 12 again. We actually have option. Oh, hold on. Let me apply the lead spacing. Then I think we'll not have options for height anymore. We have 2. Great. Did they acquire the Mentor PCB manufacturing software since they apparently also own Pads PCB? They're only 85C. Oh. Oh, Olin, you gotta ruin my fun. Man. Yeah, that's gonna be worth replacing. Dang it. Forgot about that. All right, so here is the capacitor we can get for this one. Mm. All right. So it's probably good. I think I clicked all the buttons. I bet it's fine. Okay, so this. I try and contribute to the wiki. It would be awesome. Um, Always very happy to have people. Oh, let me rephrase that. I'm not looking to have people contribute to the wiki. That's not the goal. The goal is to have it be a place where people feel like they can take their notes for this stuff in the open, and in a way that other people can contribute to and work with. So it's not like I don't want people to feel obligated to do anything. That's not my goal. And matter of fact, I think that makes it worse. Coming in and doing a little bit of work is better. All right. Just do your one thing. But, if you want to go through and document a bunch of stuff, that's totally fine. I just don't want there to feel like an obligation, because this can be difficult as you're watching me take so much time to go through all this stuff to do. So I don't want it to have this level of expectation to it. That's the thing. Yeah, make sure you put tons of information in with the history. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Yeah. Okay, so this 35 volt, where's all the values that I actually care about here? Where's the capacitance rating? What? There it is, 330. Wait, what was 330? Okay, I guess it was 330. 330, 35 volts. Lead spacing, 5. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, it was 85C. Now you feel obligated. A little bit of work was your plan? All right, good. Yeah, I don't want people to get the wrong idea that you have to be like I'm an expert at this stuff. I mean, it helps, but yeah, I just don't want it to seem overwhelming. I love how I put myself in stupid situations. Like I have a nice 4K monitor on the laptop, and then I'm using the next dock. But the way that this stupid laptop works, it makes more sense to work off of the next dock. I hate NVIDIA Optimus so much. Why are there more options for capacitors this time? What am I missing? Capacitance, voltage, lead spacing, size. Didn't I just set height? There it is. Okay. And audio cap. Okay, so yeah, 105 there. No gold 105s. We can get the blue, but it's like a lot more. All right. We're going to go with this. We only need 2 now because it's boring. Lame. All right. Add to cart. I apparently lost internet. Cool. Eh? Yeah. Wait, no? Internet back? Okay, I lost internet for a little bit of time, it seems. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page and I'm going to remove the gold cap. All right. And delete. Gotta go, Carter's house? All right, see you later. Stream's okay? Weird. I lost chat on here. Oh, duh. The laptop's not actually connected to the same network that is. So that's, yeah, okay. Laptop might have been temporarily booted from the free Wi-Fi. All right, last cap for this. Woo! Yay! Okay, so it is 470, and for 470, it is 10 volts. 10, I'll allow it to go up to 25, because meh, whatever. It's 2.5 millimeters lead spacing. Ouch. And I would like it to be in stock so I can actually buy them. All right. What's the height looking like? I'm going to allow any of them. I feel like this one's going to be really hard to find. Okay. So I would like it to be one of the slightly better ones. All right. Let's see what we got. Is that axial? No. Okay. Price. Insert generic capacitor here. So do we get that or do we get the worth? Kind of don't like that Worth just rebrands other caps. That really bothers me. Like, I know Rubicon actually makes them. Well, 6,000 versus 3,000. That kind of seals the deal right there. All right, this one wins. So this is whatever ED2 is. Z27, ED2. We need one. And add to cart. Boom! Second product thing majig down. Download thing CSV Scepter Z27 underscore cap map. Boom. Okay. Love to see someone order a certain number of every item, methodically test everything to spec, see if they are really what they say and the price is worth it. You would get so much more variance than you realize, but it would probably be fine. Yeah, I bet it would be fine. You'll notice the 20% on these caps. That's the tolerance. The value can be 20% lower or higher. It's almost always going to be about 10% more, though, because anything less than that, they're going to bin as a better cap. But on the other hand, they're also frequently just like bang on because they're so good at manufacturing this stuff now that they can just knock them out. So I bet on average, I know I'm saying some contradictory things. Here's my prediction. If you did that, on average, I suspect your caps would all be like within 5%. That's my guess. All right, cap clear or cart cleared. Next, we're going to do the Super Nintendo. There are 5 values of capacitors that we need. All right, let's rock and roll. We're gonna nail this thing, okay? Capacitors. Okay. Okay. Aluminum and electric. Actually, these are all surface mount, aren't they? Yeah. Look, surface mount guys. Okay. Except for that one. So let's find C67 first. Yeah, that's the only one. Okay. C67. Okay. So it is 1,000. 1,000. And the voltage is 25, and I bet it's chunky power cap. So I'm going to allow it to go to 50. Okay. That one's probably just smooth and stuff or something. All right, lead spacing I marked as 5.3 millimeters because I'm a weirdo. So it's 5 millimeters. Height was 20. I'm gonna actually mark that because that's kind of critical for the Super Nintendo. Actually, let's mark this in stock and filter this down so I have to click fewer things. How long does the key take to deliver it to the desert? It's really quick. It's very, very fast. It's gonna take me way longer to actually place the order because I'm not going home and placing this today. I still have so many other things I got to finish. All right, 20, 20 and 17 and 16 and that one. All right. Diameter. They can't actually get. Nah, that'll be fine. Okay. Given they can deliver to Europe in less than a week, probably not long. Yeah, it's super fast. It's really, really fast. If I ordered today, I bet I would have them before I can go to the post office and pick up my capture card. A capacitor pack? No. So, Schmide, I would say there are three ways that you can do the kind of repair stuff I'm doing where you have a device and then the caps are bad and you replace the caps. One is you can hope someone makes and sells a cap kit for it. So the Sega Game Gear, the Super Nintendo, it's probably cap kits. So you can just go to Console 5 and buy, and then you just replace all the caps, use their little sheet to match everything up. Second is you can buy a bunch of medium grade caps from somewhere to try and have on hand in hope that you can replace them and like bodge in ones that are good enough, and then work on it that way. And then there is the way that I do it, which I meticulously figure out the exact specifications for every single capacitor on there and try to find the closest possible replacement. Now, I could have done a better job on the IBM 5154. Normally, I like to look for the series of the caps, but we couldn't actually find any capacitor series markings on there. At least I couldn't. On some instances, you can, and then you can figure out exactly the original manufacturer's intended replacement after they discontinued that series. So I am obsessive. That's the biggest key takeaway here, is that I am ridiculously over the top about how I handle this. So that's why I wouldn't just have some on hand that I'd try to swap in and then replace them later. I prefer to order kits that I design myself. I pick out all the individual parts for. Okay. The Super Nintendo, I'm going to rank in high grade category. I want the caps to be nice, so I'm going to pick expensive caps. I guess we have everything marked. Did I do the height? Height seated? Yeah, okay. So let's pick better run times. I'm going to do 5,000 as my minimum for this. Okay. So we're price up. And Kyocera? Why? Why? So many weird names. All right. They're the ones who used to make phones, right? Like, is that the same company? Actually, it is. Oh my gosh, it totally is. They don't. I bet I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if they also made satellites and buses. This is. Companies are weird. Yeah, it's Kyocera. Okay, I know. I recognize Kyocera. I am not buying caps from Kyocera. You do get a rebate if you buy 10 or 100, so you can save a bit. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. If you're cross-referencing multiple projects, you could do that. I don't do that. That's too much work. Okay. Let's do, I like this cap. SNES, C67, quantity 1, probably expensive. Actually, that's not too bad. 10,000 hours, 105. That's a really excellent cap. I don't know. I got a hard time buying parts from companies that make literally everything. I don't know. I would like some specialty, some specialization on something as complicated as capacitors. Ceramics are probably a little easier, though. Yeah, but I'm not buying Yamaha capacitors. I'll buy a Yamaha keyboard. That's fine. That's a little bit easier, but I don't want Yamaha capacitors. It is just the brand, but you don't see me using a Rubicon phone because they stay in their lane. Samsung usually makes ceramic capacitors. I've never seen a Samsung electrolytic capacitor. Okay, we're done with that. Now on to surface mount caps. Okay, aluminum. Wait a minute. These are probably all just standard aluminum electrolytic, but are SMD. So I'm going to start out by setting surface mount. 13,000. Am I wrong and these are polymer? Or is it just these are standard aluminum electrolytic, right? I'm pretty sure. We're not going to be anything weird. I don't think Yamaha makes capacitors. I was just kind of making that up as an example. Type user defined. The capacitor just comes with pads like all over it, like pips on a die, and then you solder your own bond wires. I will admit I'm curious now. This is why this takes forever. There's only 8. I want to know. I want to know. What? No, we didn't see these last time. These are different. These are totally different. These are like SMD. Like you would I don't even know, man. That is weird. That's weird. All right. No, last time we saw something different. They were like long thin cans, I thought. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right. Yeah, the other ones are surface mount though. So clamp mount, so it's like the C clamp thing here. Like you got a screw. Oh wait, actually they really do literally make capacitors that mount with screws. Never mind. I was trying to joke, but like no, actually that's a thing. I don't like there's only 13,000 of these. Turns out Yamaha makes capacitors. Of course. Every company in Japan makes everything except Toshiba doesn't make cars. It's my one like a little I just always find it hilarious Toshiba has never made a car. Or at least co-branded a car. All right, this is going to be our base point tab. I'm going to pin this tab and then I'm going to copy it. That surprises me not even a little bit, Dziak. All right, 10, 10. Well, I really would like to get this done, so I'm going to fly through this. 16. I'm going to allow it to go up to 25. Okay. Apply. We already picked surface mount. Diameter is how you specify size of surface mounts. 4 millimeter. Apply. They're all basically the same height. And it won't matter. Everything's going to be smaller in the plastic parts around them in a thing. In stock, that's usually helpful. We can actually buy it. Never made a car they want to admit to. They probably built little cars to go whizzing around the factories in. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Let's go with higher end caps. Is there anything else I need to check here? I think everything else is going to be fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Fancy caps. And here we go. Price ascending. We need 3 of these. All right. So possibly worth. That one I hate. That's just a capacitor. Yeah, they don't have actual pictures of any of these. All right, worth it is. All right, we need 3 of these. And they are these values. SNES. Ugh, I feel dirty just saying that. SNES. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Okay. And yeah, that's all good. Add to cart. Okay. All right. Close. Copy. Say copy. There we are. All right. Continue. Next. Oh my gosh, we need 4 of this one. Okay, these are 100 UF. 100. 100. You know, I wish I knew anything about these caps so I could pick like better brands or whatever series. They are 6 volt. 6, that's weird. I'm going to limit this to 10. Has to be in stock. I'm going to set this one to in stock. All right, go. So they don't paint the sides of the cans red. All right, size. Diameter. They are
OLN sub as tier 1 and
6.25.
says you could get gold audio caps for the sound module, though they may be too tall. End of line.
If I remember correctly, my sound module didn't have that kind of stuff going on. Oh, wait. I guess I do have some in the sound module. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We'll look at that. Maybe. Toshiba makes trains. Oh, that's really close to cars. It's not cars, though. Oh, and though, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 25 months. Holy moly, that's a lot of months. Thank you so much. All right. I think that's it. How it fits, what it is, and that it actually exists. Okay, yeah. So let's do quality 5,000 min. Okay. Trains have cars. Yeah, but does Toshiba make the empty passenger cars? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so this is 5,000. Yeah, whatever. Sure, why not? Watch, these are probably exactly. Oh, no, these don't have any parts specified on Caps Wiki already. Alrighty, then. We need 4 of these. That's a lot. SNES. And boom. And 4. And go. Okay. I'm glad I'm getting under the skin of some of you guys that Toshiba doesn't make cars. I don't know why. It's always just been like a funny point to me. I think there's also a game that uses that has like a manual based like DRM, like which of these companies makes cars or not, and Toshiba is one of the options that doesn't make cars, and I kind of want that to be wrong. It also makes surface to air missiles. Okay. The other kind of Sidewinder. All right, so 33 UF. Wait, that was, no, that's UF. Where's the voltage rating? Oh, why is it a list? Gross. Okay, so these are 25. I'll do 25 to 40. 25 and 35. That's it. That's all I'm getting. Okay. They made toy cars. Okay, that doesn't count. Diameter. Okay, are they 4? They are 6. Wait, I marked them as 6, so probably 6.3. Okay. So we have what they are, how they mount. Okay. So now we can do how good they are. And boom. Sort price. And it's worth yet again. Okay. Gonna be a lot of red in this Super Nintendo. All right, we need 2 of these. SNES. Boom. 2. Add to cart. All right, last one is close, close, clone, because the other one's actually technically also a thing. Brain gear. Okay, 2.2 you have. 2.2. 2.2. We can do this. We can finish in time. We have this in the bag. 50 volt. That's a lot of volts. I'll do 50 or 60. Here we go. So they're 6 millimeter. She would start making cars. They made a bus. Oh, that's really close. That's really close, but it's not a car. Okay. Why are they not 6 millimeter? I guess 5? What? C26 or 62. Maybe it is 5? I don't know. It'll probably fit. Whatever. Why are there only 3? I mean, I could fit a 4 millimeter, can't I? I'm afraid these are going to suck. Okay, what are my hour ratings? Oh, those are awful. No. All right, so we have to fit a 4 millimeter, I guess. Why? Well, we don't need to filter that then. Okay. Oh, I know Samsung makes cars. All right, I guess we're going to go... Yeah, I'm not buying them from Allen. Allen? No. All right, worth. C62, SNES, C62. We need 1. Add to cart. Okay, we're going to do the sound ones. Bonus time, because I didn't realize these were here. All right, final search. We can unpin this. Okay, so these are 47 UF. 47, 47. They are 10 volt. 10 volt to 16 volt, because they're audio. I'm going to be real strict. The size is 6.3. Oh, it's actually 6.3. Well, you know. Okay. Okay, let's stick there. All right. I don't think they're going to be gold because they're not through hole. Oh, they are through hole. They're not surface mount. Oh, okay. Not mounting. Not surface mount. Okay. Well, that also makes this a little weirder. Means the lead spacing, yeah, 5 millimeter. Okay, apply. We have 2. There's 2. Is there a gold one? Ah, lame. Okay, what if I get rid of the diameter, the size? Then we have 6, and none of them are gold. No gold ones for us. All right. Price low to high, and then we're going to pick the first real brand. I mean, Panasonic. Maybe purple? I think it's smaller, and that's what the problem is. All right. Oh, this one's rated mature audiences. We can't put that in a Super Nintendo. This one's kid audiences. We can get that one. All right, let's go kid audiences. What's the actual difference? Oh, no, that was 1,000 hours. Nah, okay. Kids will just have to get red blood in their Mortal Kombat. Okay. Why did that open a search? Okay, there we go. So we need 2 of these. SNES. This. And I'm going to colon or quote mark SMD. 2. And add to cart. Boom. That's it. Super Nintendo caps picked with 5 minutes to spare. We did 3 things. That's almost half of the things. And I didn't go back and fill in the pages either. But, you know, it's close. SNES underscore cap map. Boom. Saved. What do you want to bet that some of these caps go out of stock before I actually order them? All right. Oh my gosh. Sitting on that stool. Oh, man. That's rough. Oh. Okay. Well, we managed to keep the stream going long enough. You know what I just realized? We didn't actually need Caps Wiki today if I was just going to be not filling in the pages. If I'd opened all of the pages before I'd left this morning to have them cached, it would have been fine. Oh well. All right. Sorry I was bumping the mic there. Don't forget to order new Pokerator. Yeah, like I said, I pinned the tab. It will annoy me to no end until I order it. Don't worry. Okay. What do you bet these cats go out of stock for them is a really risky question. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, man, standing is nice. I forget how much I don't, like, just sit in one spot. Oh, man, especially on a stool. Ugh. Getting a stool with the back won't solve anything, because I don't lean back. It doesn't matter. Having a back or no back doesn't change anything. So, oh, man. It would have to be... I only lean back when the desk is low. Like, I'm able to put my feet down. I don't know, man. Anyway. Feels good to stand. So, all right. I think we're kind of at the end now. I'm gonna have to go through and finish all the other things. So, I'm gonna not close Firefox. I'm just gonna let it get shut down by the system turning off, and then that will save my tabs. We have Melty Shelby again. Yeah, no, I don't do so great when I don't get a move. All right. Oh, was there deck talk stuff I was missing? I don't think there was, but apparently the headset was connected to the laptop. Bad headset. All right. Oh, man. My day is not over yet. I'm actually going home and I'm editing footage that I shot this morning. So, yeah. I don't want to be totally wrecked. I've had the entries of stock parts be yoinked in between pressing buy and confirming shipping details on DigiKey. Ouch. And I think some of the ones I picked had very small supply. Actually, I hope not, because I'm going to put the list up on CapsWiki, and that'd be kind of jerk move to list caps no one could buy. At least DigiKey has an okay track record of many alternatives. Thanks for stream. Spec my time to tune in next weekend. That's all right. Be at the Electromagnetic Interference Festival. Okay. It's fine. Even when you ask questions or things that are annoying, it's just, I get so much stuff constantly. To me, little things can be more prominent, more prevalent to me than you realize. So it can just be a thing. But yeah, don't worry about it. All right, not like this. Did it really just die? Oh my gosh. That's the perfect time, isn't it? All right. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I'm packing up before the stream's even over. I need to not do that. Hey, look, there's a Steam Deck. Anyway. Okay. You know what? If I'm doing it, I might as well just do it. Here, let me pack up the next dock, too. All right. Yeah, I should probably run the outro while the stream is currently working, huh? Okay, let me do that. Outro, that's the one I want. Okay. Well, everyone, it was a stream. It was a boring stream, but it was a project thing that just, like, had to happen, because Audio completely desync. Good news, I'll solve it by ending the stream. We got some of today's tasks done. I don't know that I genuinely thought I was going to get them all mapped, but I wanted to get a dent made in it, and now I'm going to be more motivated to finish the rest, because I have some done. Now I get them all done, I actually order stuff. So, alright, we're going to call it there. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Maybe you learned something, reminded the Caps Wiki exists, you know, go look at it. Maybe you contribute something, maybe you don't. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It's just there for those who want that kind of thing. I felt like there was a need for it, so I put it out there. But alright, that is it. So, if you enjoyed this stream, you may want to follow to be notified when I go live again.